Usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Madonna texted in, and she's pretending she's dead in Alpine
Alpine.
right now.
Alpine.
Pretend that we're dead. L7. Why that song?
Well,
today?
not pretending anymore.
Not pretending anymore.
Oh, who? Which one?
The bass player.
Her name
Jennifer Finch.
Yeah, she had brain cancer.
She's been fighting cancer for a very long time. It's like God has been trying to kill her for quite some time now.
L7, all females band, and about that song is pretty interesting. The leader of the band, Anita Sparks, said she was sitting in her apartment trying to write lyrics to a song, some music she had in her head. Anyway, she was heartbroken at the time due to a recent breakup, and she said the thing that came to me was I just pretend that you're dead. That's how I can get by this. She didn't mean it as she wanted her former paramour to be dead, but felt
How
the only
she
way
deals with it.
yeah, she could get through it was to pretend that he was dead. And then immediately in her mind she thought, wait, I'm not writing that. It's just not going to happen. What about pretend we're dead? She liked that because playing dead was a children's game, and it also served as a kind of commentary on the Reagan-Bush era.
Yep.
Sparks also said there was an unspoken sentiment in the band that love songs were to be avoided.
Love songs are to be avoided.
So if I write pretend that you're dead, that's kind of a love song. So what can I... Oh, I know what I'll do. Pretty clever.
Kind of sad. I saw a bunch of stuff over the last few weeks about GoFundMe's for her treatment.
Jennifer Finch.
Yeah, and big bands like I saw Pearl Jam donated to it, and other people. But the comments being made of how hard it is to be an artist and a musician, and something as simple as healthcare.
Yeah.
Being able to afford.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't have
insurance, so.
And if something like, like as Carrie said, she had like thyroid cancer and brain cancer.
And the thing is that most people in rock bands don't have the foresight to start putting money away.
No.
They just, maybe I should set up my own health care. No. She was also known as Jennifer Precious Finch. I don't know why they called her that.
Maybe ironically.
If we had nationalized health care,
well, then rock stars.
Wouldn't that be nice?
There's a good reason we don't, because who cares about those damn rock stars? They get sick. Let them get sick. Doesn't matter. They're rock stars. We don't need them.
It's hard enough dealing with a diagnosis like that, as Carrie knows all too well, and as Carrie had to deal with the insurance part of that. Wouldn't it be nice if you just had to deal with the cancer part and didn't have to worry about the other part? That added stress of how are you going to pay for this? And am I going to get the care I need?
You're exactly right. That's for normal people, but not rock stars, Gina. No, rock stars should not have that privilege. I'm sorry. They just shouldn't. The rest of us should have great health care, but not rock stars. Just shouldn't happen.
Holly weirdos.
Oh,
Is
by
that
the
what
way,
you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean, Carrie. By the way, the name of the album that song is on, I like. The name of the album is "Bricks Are Heavy."
They are. Someone said, texted in, I saw L7 in concert. Halfway through the show, my friend leans in and says, I bet any one of those women could kick our ass. Yes.
Damn right.
Probably.
That's an odd thing to speculate on.
They have a lot of great album titles. Hungry for Stink.
Oh boy.
Smell the Magic.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's olfactory themed.
Scatter the Rats. That's another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they they like smelly stuff. And then they have stuff we can't say.
Yeah.
L7. They're still it says they're still performing. I don't know how the death of Finch will. Oh, Jennifer Finch dated Dave Grohl for a while. She was diagnosed with cancer in 2011. She dated Dave Grohl in the early 90s when nobody knew who either one of them were, probably. And, she... Oh, so L7 was just recently on tour, and but Jennifer Finch was not with them, and they talked about the fact that she had And there it is, the GoFundMe and all of that.
Oh yeah, you see. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was 59.
So there's that.
Yes, there is that. I had a lovely experience on Saturday. Went to Deer Valley to see the Beethoven's Ninth, the Utah Symphony, and chorus. And my God, it was good. I don't remember the last time I sat through a whole symphony, whole
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole thing. You hear little bits and parts
Yeah.
of it and so forth, and particularly live. And it was, they were just spectacular, and it was just very well attended, and I don't know where you could have put more. I guess there's a lot of lawn there. We took our little lawn chairs and sat there, and it was just absolutely amazing. And it was interesting to me too that people bring their own food, and there was a guy in front of us eating a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Good for him.
That's the perfect
Which I
picnicking
thought,
food.
Well, I didn't. I thought to myself, I'm not sure that's perfect Beethoven food. I'm not.
What is?
Well,
What did you have?
It's the symphony. You should have charcuterie and some wine. He's just gnawing on a drumstick. It's just. I had nothing.
Oh.
We didn't.
No, it's that hoity-toity attitude that's keeping people away from
Yeah,
this.
right. I mean,
you should
that's
be able
true.
to have a bucket of chicken.
No,
Take a
that's-
bucket of chicken.
That's absolutely true, and I applaud him for bringing a bucket of chicken.
Yes. All right, let's, yeah.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, we'll take a break, yeah? And then we'll come back, yeah? And we'll have your check-ins if you want to do it. 877-602-9696 is the number to check in with us. Any observations you have on what's the proper food to take to eat at the symphony, or any thoughts on L7? Did you ever see him live? Or just whatever you want to say. Just say good morning or hey or whatever. 877-602-9696. Or you can text us if that's your preferred method. 33986.
So when is Seymour
Well,
coming?
he said he'd be here now. He says he's got some real good stuff for us, stuff that's going to make us some dough.
None of his ideas have panned out so far. You said hiring a personal manager to get us some outside projects would be a good thing.
I know.
You said that we'd start making some extra money.
I know.
Nothing so far, partner. Nil. Nothing. We haven't seen a dime.
Well, Seymour says we're too picky. Says we have to bend a little bit. That's got to be him. Come on in, Seymour.
Hey, that's pretty good. How did you know it was me?
Well, you said you'd be here at this time, and no one else ever visits us.
Yeah, and I could smell your aqua velva through the door.
Ah, powerful, ain't it? I love Aqua Velva.
So, Seymour, what kind of stuff have you got for us?
Well, first off, let me tell you, everybody wants a piece of your asses. Radio from Hell is hot right now. Hot! It's positively volcanic. Now, I can get you two volcanic gods a personal appearance fee to MC the grand opening of a new artificial limb store at a strip mall in downtown Nephi.
How much? How much money?
Well, no money. I got you trade for this one. You guys can take your pick of any partial orthopedic appliance you like. If you need full limbs, they want to charge you a little, like cost or something.
Well, I think I can speak for Bill when I say we pass.
Carrie, could we just put this one on hold? I need to speak with Aunt Esther and see if Uncle Clyde's hook is still busted.
All right, that's a maybe. I'll put this one on the maybe pile. Okay, here's the next offer. A big pharmaceutical concern in Santaquin.
Utah?
Yeah, Utah. This pharmaceutical company has a brand new hemorrhoid ointment, and they want you boys to be the spokesman. Now, before you say anything, just listen to some ad copy I was formulating in my head as I rode over here on the bus. Hi, we're Carrie and Bill, and being DJs, we spend most of the day sitting on our asses. Boy, do we know about hemorrhoids. Something, 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 vamp, vamp, vamp. So get rid of your hemorrhoids right away with Roid Away.
Roid away?
Let me guess. No money for this one either? I think I speak for Bill when I say we will not endorse Roid Away for trade. Tell Roid Away to take their proposal and shove it up there.
No, hold on, Carrie. I've been kind of inflamed lately.
It's on the maybe pile. Here's the next deal. The Mighty Morphin Hell Rangers. You two can morph from yourselves into these guys wearing tight leather outfits and football helmets.
Absolutely not. Look at Bill's gut. Do we want our fans to see that gut in tight leather? I think I speak for Bill when I say...
Wait, Carrie. Hey, Seymour, is it pink leather? I just love pink leather.
On the maybe pile. Finally this. You guys know them little Looney Tune Kids cartoons, Teeny Toons or whatever?
Yeah.
Very popular. Little Bobby? Huge. Muppet Babies? The biggest. Well, picture this. Carrie and Bill cartoons with the two of you as little baby DJs, getting into all kinds of radio adventures at a grown-ups radio station. It's called Hell Babies. What do you say?
I want to turn this down, but before I do, let me ask Bill. What do you think?
Seymour, would only my cartoon wear a diaper, or could I get to really wear a diaper sometimes?
On the maybe pile.
Maybe pile. Yeah,
yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
$6:20. Let's get this over with.
Okay, let's. We'll take your calls in just a moment. 877-602-9696 is the number. The text number is 33986. We like to hear from you in the morning, so make that happen. Gina?
Did you get one yet?
What?
The Dr. Pepper Creamy Coconut Shake
I
at
did.
Arctic
Yeah.
Circle?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Good, because
Really
it's
good.
only around for a limited time. Arctic Circle, where the good stuff is.
All right, the moon is 40.6% of full. It's a waxing crescent moon. The moon will rise today at 1:25 p.m. I was coming home from the symphony, going down Parley's Canyon, and there in the sky in the west, beautiful crescent moon, and then Venus as bright as anything just to the side of it. Just very, very, just so beautiful. Today is Monday. It's the 20th day of July in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's Hug Your Kids Day.
Okay.
Hug them. Give them a hug. International Chess Day. If you play chess, haven't played chess in ages. It's Coral Reef Awareness Day.
Do we still have those?
Some. National Lollipop, Lollipop, my boy, Lollipop. It's Lollipop Day. National Fortune Cookie Day. And it's Moon Day.
Oh, well,
Just to
shouldn't
honor
we-
the moon.
Should
Honor
we play the moon?
No, that's just for the full moon.
That's the full moon.
Yeah, we won't have a full moon until July 29th. When we pretend that we're dead, you can't hear a word that we've said. So we're not going to do that. We're Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred over there somewhere. Gina Barberi is our other Lord of Morning Radio there. Salute. Katie, for short, is our excellent producer in the booth behind us. And it looks like Lakai is helping out today. Good morning, Lakai. And the dog Vax is already curled up, ready, sleeping, getting ready to go around the office looking for treats, which he does very well.
Yes.
And now we will go to your check-ins, phone calls. I think we have one at least.
Start with Adam.
Adam, good morning.
Morning. Thanks for letting me listen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Adam?
And Gina,
Yes?
I believe in you.
Oh, thanks, Adam. You
You
cut
can do
out
it.
there for a
You
second.
cut out. We didn't get the Geek Show Says Hey that you always do. So say that,
Geek
will
Show
you?
Says Hey.
There you
Hey.
go. Okay, good. All right. What's up?
So I wanted to report on the Megusta Festival on Saturday.
Oh,
Okay.
the Sublime Show. How did that go?
So, yeah, so one of the band's co-defendants, I had heard of them. I never listened to them, but they were really good.
Uh-huh.
Slightly Stupid was great. Sublime sounded amazing.
Oh, good.
Good.
But I have to say, Pennywise stole the show.
Yeah,
They were amazing.
I talked to the promoter of the show, or the guy who's the festival manager. His name is Tyler Ince, and he said Tool is going to be it'll be a great lineup. Everything will be great, but I think Tool is going to blow everybody away.
He said Pennywise.
Pennywise.
I mean Pennywise. I'm sorry.
Pennywise.
Yeah, Pennywise.
Yeah. And then after their set, I got to meet Pennywise, and they were the coolest guys.
Wow.
Nice.
They were super nice.
How is it that you got to meet them? Just accidentally?
I was working security.
Oh, there
I was
you
working
go.
security, and I was assigned to the dressing room area right after Pennywise.
There
Right,
you go.
right before they came on, I was put back there, so
All right.
I got
Excellent.
to meet them there.
Excellent.
Glad you had a good time, Adam.
Sounds good, Adam.
Thanks, Adam.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Let's see. Bus driver Troy checking in. Adam from West Jordan. I saw it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, just got to go through all the. Adam, the guitarist, checking in. My partner put me to work on the trailer this weekend. Pretty sure I got sunstroke Saturday. Almost got it again on Sunday, but hey, the trailer looks good.
That's what's important.
Yeah, sure. Sunstroke be damned.
Yeah. Let's go to Tom.
Good morning, Tom.
Good morning. Hey, guys, I went and saw the Odyssey.
And?
Yes.
Wow. It's not an entertaining movie like Star Wars or, where you laugh, you're excited.
Mm-hmm.
It is, I would say, immersed. I was immersed in that movie, and the acting was over the top. I mean,
Yeah.
I first was like, don't put Matt Damon in there,
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if anybody else could have pulled it off as well as he did.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
It seemed like an odd choice to me too, and then several of the casting decisions seemed odd to me, but apparently, it's just it all works.
I'm going to go see it later this week.
Yeah, he pulled out great acting out of. They're all good actors, but
Yeah.
he pulled out great acting for the seriousness of this movie and the concept. I mean, Cyclops was a concept I didn't even think about that way, So it's just exciting. I mean, immersed. That's a better word.
I remember.
All right, Tom.
I remember. Thanks, Tom. We'll see you later. I remember Cyclops when in some of the other movies, and said who's he asked Odysseus what his name was, and he said, "My name is no one." And so when Cyclops' friends come, they hear all this racket, and they said, "What's going on in there? Is something wrong?" And he said, "I'm being killed by no one." And so they all left.
Zane in Dallas checking in. 100 degrees, 80% humidity today, and the hundreds all week.
No, thank you.
Well, we got up to 100 yesterday.
And we will today.
Yeah. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Saratoga Springs. Max Power here. I can't promise I'll try, but I'll try to try.
Well, that's all we can ask.
Sean Cap checking in. Mishak of Erta saw the Odyssey at SLFS this weekend. What a great experience. Perry City listener checking in. Tomorrow we are going to be on our yearly High Uintas camping trip.
Oh.
If you don't hear from me by next Wednesday, y'all have been great.
Well, don't do that. Why are you
It means that Bigfoot got him.
It means the mountain is taking him. Yeah. Mike in Nashville checking in. Inspector Chet here. Love the L7. Good to see you. Sleepless in Sandy. Calvin from the Dell. Are you ready for another triple-digit heat wave?
No. We actually have a heat advisory today.
Kira and Andy checking in. Katie in San Pete County checking in. Weber State Professor Jake. Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Eric in Purgatory checking in. Why, oh why did I come back to the smelter? Screech isn't going to fix this heat. Good morning, most handsome lords. Michaela Vrino wishing you a lovely week. Beck in Ogden checking in. Anyone got Murphy's Law repellent for this Murphy Monday? Dan of Evanston checking in. Let's see. I was denied Medicaid 3 times when I had stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2005. I made it through. But trying to get insurance sucks when you're sick already.
Yep. You should be able to just focus on getting better.
I was grateful when Obamacare came along. Thanks for letting me listen, Jello Saladani. Church Office Building, Tyler. I'm just wondering, are you going to be giving out Good Charlotte tickets soon? I don't know.
You know, maybe.
It's not our department. Woodworker Willie. It's Moon Day because we walked on the moon for the first time 57 years ago today. That's
that
why
makes
it's
sense.
Moon Day.
Aha.
I sent Katie a picture. Maybe she can put it up real quick. We, Joe and I were sitting on the couch on Saturday, and Mohammed walked up into the room, and he said, "Guess where I'm going?" Do we have it, Katie?
And where did he say?
Well, I want to show you the picture first.
Oh,
the loony bin.
I said, "Are you going to a toga party?" And he said, "No, my friends and I are going to a 10 o'clock, started at 10 p.m. screening of the Odyssey." And I said, "Is everybody dressing up in a toga?" And he said, "No, they don't know I'm doing this. I'm just going to show up like this."
I saw a video of somebody who built their own Trojan horse.
Really?
And there were two guys inside of it, and they were trying to get them into the theater
It's
for
like
free.
it's a big. I mean, that seems silly to say, but it's an event.
It's not woke garbage. Joshua of Ogdenville headed to Dillon, Montana. I was also at the Sublime Festival. Thank you for the tickets, you guys. Pennywise was the best band at the show. It was all great, ton of fun. Thanks again, Doug. All right, well, traffic, please, Gina.
So, and Bill might be having this in the news. All the flooding going on in Beaver.
Yeah. I-15 was closed for a while.
It was. It is all open now, and that's the traffic part of this. But it was a mess yesterday. Nothing going on up here other than friend of the program says southbound I-15 Woods Cross, 2 semis and another vehicle are on the right shoulder, UHP on the scene. Thank you for sending that in at 33986. Need an affordable medical cannabis evaluation from a trusted provider? Progressive Primary Care makes it simple, private, and professional. Visit progressiveprimary.care to learn if it's right for you.
All right, thank you. We're going to take a break, play a song. After the song, it's Big Boy News and Opinnuendo. And immediately followed with Frank Christ Presents The Dead Celebrity Game. They're fine, they're just fine. All coming up in the same break. 7 o'clock sports with Amy Donaldson. Boner of the day coming up. All that and more. Stand by.
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
Real quick here, we're still existing in this building without air conditioning. I thought ahead.
How?
Yesterday, I realized I didn't drink my coffee, my Mill Creek coffee,
Yeah.
because it was hot.
It's hot, yeah.
So I brought from home.
Oh.
Iced coffee?
Well, I let it sit out and let it get room temperature, and then I just poured it over ice. But of course, the importance of coordination. I've got the Space Ghost glass that I brought from home, and my Space Ghost watch.
You really did think that through, didn't you?
Coordination.
Carrie, if you go,
I'm glad you have time to do stuff like that.
if you are a guest at Carrie's house and he offers you a beverage, it will most likely be served in a thematic glass like
Grimace.
this.
I got Grimace. I got Mayor McCheese.
Looney
Hamburger.
Tunes, you got Looney
I
Tunes?
got some Looney Tunes.
Yeah. Good stuff.
This is nice and cold. Thank you.
Man. I'm trying to get ahead of these medical problems here. And sometimes it feels like it's not going to happen, but it is. And but at great cost. So I went to another doctor yesterday, just to lay out the problems I'm dealing with here.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of problems with my right foot and ankle, being very painful, getting swollen. I finally said, okay, I've got to do something about this. Let's go to the doctor.
Yep.
So I go to a specialist, and he discovers that I have a fracture on the top of my foot that's probably been there for a long time, and that my ankle is no longer attached to my foot pretty much because all the cartilage has gone away because of arthritis. So
No
that
wonder it
explains.
hurts.
Yeah,
No
that explains it. He says, and I say, "What do you do about that?" And he said, "Well, we have to get the fracture on the top of your foot to heal, so you'll have to wear one of these boots. They're called Crow boots, and Crow is an acronym for something. I forget what it is, but it's essentially a removable cast, and they have to take plaster cast of your leg and custom fit it to you." And then the nice woman comes in and tells me that, because your insurance deductible is what it is, it'll cost you $1,600.
Because you haven't met your deductible yet,
Yeah.
so it's just the price of it.
$1,600. So would you like to pay that now, or do you want to pay part of it when you get on delivery, and then we can set up a payment plan? So I said, thank you. We'll just take care of it how we. So $1,600. But so I have another problem that I'm dealing with. Because of that bad foot, I tripped and fell on the 16th of
Right before
July.
Father's Day.
Yeah, January or June, and I tripped and fell and hurt my hip and all of that. So I finally went to see another doctor yesterday about that situation because it's not getting better.
That's separate from the foot.
Yeah, it's very painful. The foot is actually not so bad right now because I'm just not using it much. I'm going around on crutches and a walker and that sort of thing. And so, but the hip is just killing me. So he says, okay, we'll take some x-rays. Let's take some x-rays. And this is a sports medicine guy. And he said, I can't see anything wrong there with the x-rays. There could be something I'm not quite seeing. There could be a fracture in there that I can't see. Let's do an MRI.
Okay.
You have to do an MRI.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
affordable.
Well, that's what I found out.
Yes.
So, what is your insurance? Oh, okay, well, that MRI will be $500.
Yeah.
Still haven't. Even after buying the boot, you still haven't met your deductible?
Yeah.
I guess not.
So
I
here's-
haven't paid for the boot yet. I don't know.
So here's my question. What if we were to just take the money that we would give to insurance, set it aside, starting when you're young, and
That's
just
a health savings
Sure.
account.
Yeah.
That's a health savings
well, that
account.
got taken away from me too. Is
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah,
Set
no,
aside
it's-
that money and don't even mess with insurance. Just set aside that money when you're young and just say that's my insurance. That's for when I get sick and old. And be real good about not touching it. You might be better off.
I don't know. It's so frustrating though, and it's
Because
and
you
I-
need these things.
and it's frustrating
This
for the
isn't a-
doctors too.
This
It's
isn't a fun
a vanity
thing.
item.
This
No.
is not a. You're not getting a boob job.
No.
No, although I have considered it,
This you need
and that would
this.
be a breast reduction for me.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but I feel like I'm getting to the bottom of this now. That just the money aside, I think.
Well,
getting
and
to the
with
bottom of
so
it.
this is actually a big deal that tonight you're coming out to go to
Mm-hmm.
our Pulp Fiction event at Broadway.
Yeah.
That Bill has not, other than these doctor appointments, left the house.
No, I don't leave the house.
We haven't seen him for weeks.
Yeah,
It's been a month almost.
and it's terrible. I have to stay off my right foot as much as possible until I get that boot, and that boot it's a monster. I mean, it's got this huge tread on the bottom of it, anti-skid tread.
Oh, yeah, so you don't slip and fall again.
Yeah, and the guy said, if you use it a lot, that'll wear out, but I can put another tread on it. Don't worry about that.
It'll only cost you $500.
Slap another tread on it. But it's so when I get that boot, it'll relieve things quite a bit because I don't have to worry about, there are a lot of stairs in my house, and right now I have to go up and down stairs using crutches, which is
hard.
dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's dangerous, and so I have to have somebody spot me every time I want to go up the stairs and then come down the stairs. Have to somebody kind of just go in front of me as I come down slowly. And it's just a pain,
Yeah.
So.
Oh, 6:38. It just clicked over. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We will give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them dead. Pick the dead one correctly. You will win.
Fitz and the Tantrums tickets. They're coming to Red Butte on August 20th.
Tickets to see Fitz and the Tantrums at Red Butte. Nice place to see a show. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Frank Christ Presents. And we will play that game right after this Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by...
Our go-to clinic for our pets' medical care is Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy. They're privately owned and operated. They put pets at the heart of everything they do. This month, save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning. Learn more at trilogyvetsandy.com.
And never forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
United Airlines is pushing back on reports that it's allowing passengers to change their destination for free if they don't want to fly into President Donald J. Trump International Airport.
Yes.
An airline
this
industry.
Can't be true. Is this true?
No. An airline industry blog published this week what it called an internal memo suggesting that the policy was in place. A United spokesperson responded Friday saying the memo was poorly worded and not accurate, and that passengers cannot make changes because of an airport's name.
So I can't rely on blogs anymore?
United customers are able to make changes to a ticket without a fee for many reasons. However, our policy does not allow for changes because of an airport's name or 3-letter code, United Airlines said in a statement to the Scripps News Group. The name change from Palm Beach International Airport to President Donald J. Trump International Airport took effect on July 9th, sparking mixed reactions from travelers. Despite the new name and branding, airport officials said the renaming carries no operational or administrative consequences for travelers. Well, let's see what else is going on here.
Blogs are inaccurate?
The Pentagon said on Sunday that a third member of the American military had died during a weekend of intense exchanges of attacks with Iran as the war escalated and the United States began sending more warplanes to the Middle East, and as gasoline prices rose over $4. The soldier was killed in northern Iraq during the disposal of a downed Iranian drone on Saturday. There was no sign of diplomacy between the two sides, and the U.S. military said Sunday evening Eastern Time that it had begun conducting a new wave of strikes against Iran for the 9th consecutive night. On Monday, the average price at the pump in the United States climbed to $4 a gallon, according to AAA Motor Club, as the war with Iran reignited. Kuwait's military said on Monday that it was intercepting drone attacks from Iran. Authorities in Bahrain said that they had activated warning sirens without saying what set them off. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, speaking to reporters at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland on Sunday, said U.S. Travelers abroad, no matter where they are, should use caution. Yeah,
everything's fine.
Yeah,
who said that? This is just terrible news. Excuse me, I've misplaced the story all of a sudden. Where did it go? Here we go. No, that's not it. There was, we've talked about flash flooding, and there was just horrible news. Here it is. It was confirmed Saturday evening that Provo Fire Captain Spencer Long and his entire family,
except for one daughter, was not with them,
were the 5 people who died from flooding in Wayne County. We are absolutely broken by the death of Captain Spencer Long and his family. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and colleagues during this difficult time. Out of respect for the family and ongoing official process, we will not be commenting further at this time, Provo Fire and Rescue wrote. The victims
they were camping and
hiking, and I know right where they were, too.
Flash flood.
Yep.
That can happen without warning. And, he's a fire chief. You'd think if anybody would know how to handle that situation, that's how fast they can come.
Spencer Long, his wife Katrina, their sons Reed, Thane, and Gage were the victims of the devastating flash flood His wife, Katrina, was also the co-founder of Summit Medical Spa and a former council member for Mona City. The city released a statement saying, "It's with deep sadness we announce the passing of former council member Katrina Long following this tragic accident." The actions of a concerned citizen helped Salt Lake City firefighters quickly douse several small fires that had the potential to spread to something much, much larger. Mo Egan was heading back to work at the Other Side Village on Thursday when he spotted the first fire just east of Interstate 215 on Indiana Avenue. He called 911, but he kept driving. Then he saw another fire, two other fires, one creeping dangerously close to the highway. If we see something, we say something, said Egan on Friday. Egan put those words into action, and it's just looking out of the ordinary, so I called the fire department and reported that. And while I'm on the phone with the fire department, I noticed a couple more fires that were a little bit larger right underneath 215. Those calls allowed firefighters to get on the scene quickly and put out the flames. Because of his actions, we were able to get there quickly, put a stop to something that could have been much, much worse, said Glenn Mills, Salt Lake City Police Department Chief of Staff. But not only did Egan call 911, he shared a description with police of a possible suspect in the fires that appeared to have been intentionally set. I saw somebody in the area, and I said, you know what, let me call the police and say, hey, there's somebody in that area, the only person in that area, let them figure it out, Egan said. Now, no word on whether anyone is in custody, but Salt Lake fire officials said the fires are being investigated and they're following up on several leads. 3 juvenile suspects are at large after they allegedly stabbed a security guard at Harmon's Grocery in downtown Salt Lake. The Salt Lake City Police Department said the teenage suspects were accused of stealing some food inside the store at 135 East on First South and confronted by the security guard. The teens are believed to have stabbed the guard and then fled the scene. The security guard is listed in stable condition following the incident. Police have yet to take any suspects into custody. A majority of Utahns opposed shrinking the Bears Ears National Monument before Donald Trump drastically slashed its size last week. I happened to go to the grocery store yesterday, and I have a Protect Bears Ears T-shirt that I've had for a long time, and I was wearing that, and 2 or 3 people said, right on, right on, good shirt, way to go.
People don't want... But it seems like our management, our leaders don't care.
That's right. It's our management. They're our management.
Because we don't get a say.
Yeah.
Those findings contrast with statements from Utah leaders who have argued the cuts reflected what Utahns wanted.
No.
Donald Trump issued executive orders last week shrinking Grand Staircase and Bears Ears national monuments by 90%. He announced that change, flanked by members of Utah's congressional delegation and Governor Spencer Cox, all of them with S-eating grins on their faces. The 2 monuments, which totaled 3.3 million acres in southern Utah before Trump issued his orders, were created by Democratic presidents, not just Obama, but also Bill Clinton. Monday's executive order signing in the Oval Office, Utah Representative Celeste Malloy said that opposition included the locals who are worried about losing multiple uses on these federal lands. And she said Trump was listening to people of Utah. No, he wasn't. He was just trying to get back at Joe Biden and Bill Clinton.
Yeah, you're all in your little bubble of lobbyists and right-wingers, and you think that that's what everybody thinks, and it's not the case.
Listen, this is not good news. Federal agents around the country, FBI agents, have been told that the FBI will no longer investigate confrontations with immigration agents.
So we're just going to let them happen and not...
Yeah, cases that sometimes yield evidence that could be used to prosecute Department of Homeland Security agents implicated in violent encounters, according to people briefed on the decision. If enacted, such a change would sharply limit law enforcement scrutiny of immigration agents, ICE agents, as the Trump administration draws mounting criticism over killings at the hands of federal officers. In the last 2 weeks, 2 fatal shootings by ICE agents in Texas and Maine have thrust the government tactics back into the spotlight. FBI managers around the country received a written notice informing them of the change on Thursday, according to people familiar with the matter who spoke on condition of anonymity to describe internal communications. The same day, ICE agents around the country were notified by their FBI counterparts. Go ahead, you guys. We're not going to look into it. Whatever you need to do. The guidance shared with them said that the Bureau would stop investigating any claims of assaults against ICE agents, even though such investigations are intended to determine whether the officers were in fact attacked. They can provide a crucial means of gathering evidence implicating the agents themselves.
So we won't have
so
access
we don't want
to,
to do that.
to body cam. We won't
Well,
have,
if we don't have that information, it's not happening.
Here's genius thinking. Donald Trump has threatened to charge Canada tariffs because of the smoke, the wildfire.
Has he called Governor Cox?
And he's also, also other Republicans, a handful of Republicans are saying, we're going to have some sanctions against Canada for this.
Well, what about Governor Cox?
In a social media post, Donald Trump said the United States was being unnecessarily invaded by filthy, polluted, and unhealthy air, the quality of which is dangerous and totally unacceptable. And he said, I'm going to call Prime Minister Mark Carney. I have a pretty good relationship with him. I'm going to call him and discuss the issue. On Thursday.
Canada could go, oh, I'm sorry. Is that smoke?
Let's change the weather.
Yeah, we'll get a handle on.
On Thursday, Carney did not directly address the accusations lobbed at his government by Republican lawmakers, but suggested that the United States could do more to help combat climate change, which scientists say is a significant factor in bigger, longer, and fiercer wildfires. And oh, by the way, Oregon is on fire now. There are several fires. I just remembered seeing that, and I don't have the exact details in front of me. But
Governor of Oregon.
Oh.
I wish I knew.
What?
And finally, this: the troubled son of notorious Long Island Lolita, Amy Fisher. Remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Has been charged with killing his pet cat, possibly by putting it in the microwave. Brett Anthony Bellera and his girlfriend Jennifer Armenti have both been charged with aggravated cruelty to animals after their cat, Reaper, was found burned to death in their apartment. The cat suffered severe pain before it died. You'll remember, so this guy, his last name is Brett Bellera. He's Amy Fisher's eldest son with her ex-husband, retired cop Louis Bellera.
Yeah.
A friend of the couple had notified authorities of the cat's death. If you don't remember Amy Fisher, she's the one who was having an affair with Joey Buttafuoco. She was like 17 or something like that. Yeah, 17. And Joey Buttafuoco was married to
Mary Jo
Buttafuoco. And Amy Fisher showed up at Mary Jo's house, Mary Jo and Joey's house, and she answered the door, and she shot her in the face.
She survived.
Yep. And she later forgave Amy Fisher for that. Amy Fisher has had a lot of. She served 7 years in prison. She was paroled, married that cop, and then she's been doing porn after. So there you go.
We need contestants for Frank Christ Presents. It's Fitz and the Tantrums tickets.
They're coming to Red Butte Garden on August 20th.
So call 877-602-9696 right now and play the game. It's easy. All you have to do is sit through the game. You don't even have to really win. 877-602-9696.
Maybe the way you should put it, Carrie, is all you have to do is endure the game.
Endure the game. All right. We got sports with Amy Donaldson coming up, so you give us weather and traffic, please, Gina.
Weather brought to you by Need Cash Fast. Get a personal loan today at liftcredit.com. No FICO score check, just quick, simple installment loans. Apply now at liftcredit.com, your early payday solution. We do have a heat advisory in effect today, high of 100 expected. Tonight, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 74. Just kind of that same pattern we've been having for the last week or so. Traffic, we have a crash southbound Bangerter Highway, 24th South in West Valley. 2 right lanes are blocked. A couple of friends of the program sending us in similar reports. Slow traffic southbound I-15 in Bountiful just before the 5th South exit. Another one saying there's an accident southbound Bountiful right after 5th South. So that area causing some folks some trouble right now. If something's causing you trouble, you can text us about it, 33986. The official Pie and Beer Day Festival is this July 24th at Smith's Ballpark. Family-friendly event features pies of all varieties, a slice of pie for everyone with a ticket, and plenty of beer. Get your tickets while they last at officialpieandbeerday.com.
Frank Christ has joined us. Good morning, Mr. Christ.
Hello, everyone.
Frank Christ, the grim reaper of the souls of precious, precious celebrities.
You took Brenda Fricker on Friday right after you left here.
I left here and had to go right there and take her.
Oh, so sad.
Well,
Frank does not like to be the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls because he loves those celebrities.
I love our precious celebrities, don't you?
Yes.
We all want to be just like them.
Yeah, and indeed we do. Frank is, as you would expect a Reaper to be. He is a skeletal figure. He wears a robe, carries the scythe, all of that. He has a hood, a cowl, I think they call it, don't they, Frank?
Yes.
Yes. But Frank, he's kind of modern Reaper. He goes
He's
around.
a modern
Reaper because he's on an electric scooter. He's not a horse.
Well, I don't like horses. I'm
Right.
frightened of them. And I care for the environment. So the electric.
I'm glad
vehicle-
you do.
Yes.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of 4 actors or celebrities, and 3 of the actors on this list are.
they're just fine.
But one of them has bought the farm, and it is a contestant's job to suss out the dead celebrity. And who do we have to play?
Dave is here.
Dave, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good, Dave. Glad to know that. Now, Dave, if you are able to identify the celebrity that has assumed room temperature, you will win the prize, which is what?
Tickets to see Fitz and the Tantrums August 20th at Red Butte Garden.
All right, Dave, ready to go?
I am.
Okay, because it's Moon Day, to commemorate the day that the Apollo 11 astronauts sat down on the moon. What is it? The Eagle has landed. Isn't that what they say? These are all movies about the moon. Actors in movies about the moon. Here we go. Number 1 is Mariette Hartley. Hartley's first film was Ride the High Country, followed by Drums of Africa. On TV, she was in Death Valley Days, Bonanza, Star Trek, as Zarabeth, Spock's love interest in All Our Yesterdays. Hartley appeared with James Garner in a popular series of TV commercials for Polaroid cameras. They had such a natural on-screen chemistry, a lot of people thought that they were married in real life. Her moon movie is called Marooned, 2 astronauts stranded in orbit after an extended stay on a space station. Number 1, Mariette Hartley. Number 2 is Keir Dullea. Some of his film roles were David and Lisa, Bunny Lake is Missing, and Black Christmas. He guest starred on a lot of TV shows, Route 66, The New Breed, Checkmate, Bonanza, Naked City, and 12 O'Clock High. His moon movie, well, of course, he was astronaut David Bowman in 2001, A Space Odyssey, and its sequel, 2001, The Year We Make Contact, a movie nobody saw. Number 2 is Keir Dullea. Number 3, Fred Ward. He appeared in a lot of films: Escape from Alcatraz, Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins, Tremors, and Tremors 2, Aftershocks, The Players, Shortcuts, and Miami Blues. He was also in the mockumentary Bob Roberts about a right-wing populist running for office. His moon movie, The Right Stuff. Of course, the entire narrative is an epic build-up to the ultimate race for the moon. Number 3, Fred Ward. And finally, number 4, Deborah Paget. She was in Cecil B. DeMille's The 10 Commandments. She was also in Elvis Presley's first movie, Love Me Tender, and did a risque snake dance in The Indian Tomb. Paget was also in Les Miserables, playing Cosette, and the classic Demetrius and the Gladiators. Her moon movie, From Earth to Moon, a classic film adaptation of Jules Verne's famous 1865 adventure novel. Number 4, Deborah Paget. One of those actors is dead, Dave. Who is it?
I'm going to go with Fred Ward.
You got it. He died in 2022 at the age of 79. All these other, Deborah Paget is 92, Keir Dullea is 90, and Mariette Hartley is 86.
They're all fine.
They're fine. They're just fine, except for poor Fred Ward, Dave. Fred's demise is your good fortune, Dave. You've won tickets to see Fitz and the Tantrums. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. Hang on. Katie will chat with you about how to get your tickets.
We'll never get another Remo Williams movie.
No. The adventure just began once.
I have to go check on some celebrities today.
Okay.
They're having birthdays. Carlos Santana is 79.
He's been not feeling great lately.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
He better change his evil ways, baby. Kim Carnes is 81. She's got pennies on her eyes. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Frank, that was so
My.
well done. Let's see. Crash southbound, Bangor, 24 South and West Valley, 2 right lanes. are blocked, also the right shoulder blocked. And a couple of friends of the program reporting on slow traffic southbound I-15 could be due to an accident, not sure, but slowage there.
Could be.
Just before the 5th South exit. You're entering a musical satire dimension where your bag is packed with your favorite beverages and artisan cheeses, a world of madness, weird politics, and jazz hands. It's Salt Lake Acting Company's summer show, The Gaslight Zone, running through August 16th. You can go to saltlakeactingcompany.org and join Radio from Hell for a special pre-party for the Salt Lake Acting Company summer show, The Gaslight Zone, on August 1st. Text the word gaslight, all one word, GASLIGHT, to 33986 now to RSVP. Tickets are required for the pre-party entry. So you have to buy your ticket to the show. We just need an RSVP that you're going to come to the pre-show. That doesn't cost you anything.
That doesn't cost
So you
anything.
buy your ticket to the show, you RSVP to come see us before the show.
All right. Well, let's KXRK Provo. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Amy Donaldson has sports after this. Boner of the day coming up. All that and more. Stand by.
Summer is here.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is...
Claps. C-L-A-P-S. Claps. With special thanks to Brett Favre for suggesting some time ago that we revisit this word. And to do that, here is the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his boy Denver. Again, the word is claps.
Denver, you know as much as I know that Mona is a very small Utah town. And as such, I, Don Criddle, as the mayor of Mona, also have to do other city jobs.
You like being the city garbage man, don't you, Daddy?
Well, as a matter of fact, son, I don't mind that at all. I find all kinds of good stuff to bring home to us. But it's some of the other jobs that give me a pain in the you-know-where.
You mean being in charge of the waterworks and being the Mona City building inspector gives you a pain in the ass?
Denver! Oh. In our family, we do not say a blank blank unless we're reading the Bible.
Oh.
And even then, we say it real low. You know, like in the Old Testament when it says, and Balaam rose up in the morning and saddled his ass and then went with the princes of Moab. You just say it's a pain in the you-know-where. Most folks will catch your meaning.
Okay, Daddy. But why don't you like being the Mona City building inspector? Ain't it fun telling people that their project is all wrong and they got to tear it down and start over?
Well, sometimes yes and sometimes no. Like right now, it's a no. Son, what are you building here in our backyard?
Well, I'm building an acting stage, Daddy. A stage for doing shows and play acting on. I went to a show down to the Nephi City Rec Center, and it was so exciting. Some men dressed up like pretty ladies, singing songs, and then everybody claps. I want to be an actor, Daddy. I want to sing some songs, so everybody claps. That's why I'm building this acting stage, so I can invite the town for my show. I can hear it now. When I sing my songs, the whole town claps for me, Denver Criddle, actor.
Firstly, son of mine, there ain't never gonna be that kind of show here in Mona City. And secondly, there ain't never been actors in the Criddle family line, and there ain't never gonna be either, if you catch my meaning. And thirdly, that stage you are building is rickety and dangerous. So in my role as Mona City building inspector, this is a stop work order. Tear that stage down.
But, Daddy!
That is an order. Besides, the way you've been building it, if a person was to set foot on that stage, why, the whole thing would just collapse. It would collapse, I tell you, and then me and your mother'd be the ones liable. So down it comes, Olivier. Oh, and make sure you straighten all them pulled nails so we can reuse them, too.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
And she says she can fly in sunset.
Sunset.
Really?
All right.
Okay.
Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
Yes, X96 welcomes Dirty Heads in 311 August 8th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Go to x96.com for more information.
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
Well, here she is, Amy Donaldson Sports Break.
Yes.
She's in the studio with us now. Amy is a sports reporter, sportscaster, and a podcaster.
Mm-hmm.
And her podcast is called The Coach's Book Club. And new one every week.
There is a new one this week. It's actually the last one. We're going to take a little break because I have a narrative podcast coming out, I think, at the end of next month.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's they want me to take a little break and get that launched, and then we'll come back.
Did you say a murder podcast? Is that what you said?
It's not a murder.
She
it's
said
a
narrative.
Oh, a narrative.
So it's like what I've done before. Like
Yeah.
it's one story told over 8 episodes.
Yeah.
And it's actually concerning high school sports. And
I know what you've
we've
talked
taught.
about.
Yeah. And so I'm super excited about
I'm
it.
looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to being done. It's 4 years of work, baby. But yeah, today's episode on Coach's Book Club is Joe Cravens, and it's the sort of the wrap up where we talk about what we all liked and learned from The Last Innocents, which is about the 1960s Dodgers team, and one of my favorite books I read during the last 6 months. So
okay.
I highly recommend that, and he's always fun to talk to.
Okay, so the World Cup, and people booed Trump. So.
Yeah, I don't care about Trump. But yeah, if you want, there's lots of Trump content. But the World Cup was awesome, and for 80 plus minutes, it looked like the final was going to be a complete and utter letdown. It was so.
Argentina just didn't show, other than their keeper, they didn't show
so
up at all.
I think they had 0 shots. I know they had 0 shots in regulation. I think they ended the game with 0 shots on target. I know they had a couple that went wide or high, but it was Spain. What I loved about this team is that they are really, that when they say the team is the star, like that's true. I love Yamil. I think he's amazing. He's 18 or 19 years old.
19,
He's going to be an incredible star. But I'm just that Spain's defense. I mean, they dominated the game. It was so boring. I was like, oh, somebody please, please hit the goal. But let's just say the goalie for Argentina.
He was the only one that showed up.
Anybody makes many saves, right?
Emiliano Martinez, new World Cup final record with 11 saves.
11, okay.
He had a broken finger. He was just outstanding, and he was the best thing on the field for Argentina for sure. But anyway, so yeah, you had Enzo Fernandez gets a red card, or he gets a second yellow card.
He's an ass, by the way.
There were a couple of those in attendance. He got a second yellow card in the 93rd minute. And he gets sent off, so they're playing a man down for the entire 30-minute overtime period. And for the first 15 minutes, I mean, at least the first 15 minutes was like, I'm like, hey, man, this looks a little different. Yeah. But I was worried that Spain was getting tighter and tighter, and I was listening to the commentators, and you should mute your TV, don't listen to the commentators. And right after, they had the water break, they have a hydration break, which is still hard for me to get used to because the overtime is just normally just consecutive. But they have the water break, and 15 seconds out of that, I guess, young guy, one of the subs, Ferran Torres, scores his first World Cup goal off the most incredible assist you will see. Nico Williams is running to save a ball from going out of bounds. He heads it back and
It's
Farron-
worth going back and watching if you didn't
they're-
see it.
Like,
No,
watch the highlights because watching the whole game is too boring.
Explain the scoring to me now. If they scored,
Mhm.
does that mean the game is over, or do they
No.
still play out?
They still play. It's
So there was
30
still
minutes.
time. There was
So
still
there
time.
was still 15 minutes, and everyone was like, "Oh yay!" And then now they just have to hold on to it. And there's like, I love the Belgian coach's interview on this subject. There's a tightness that comes when you think you're the underdog and you have the lead, and so you have to kind of believe. You have to believe you're not the underdog in
Mhm.
certain places and not other places. But anyway, they actually had 2 goals taken away from them. One of them was 2 disallowed goals. One was from an offsides, which was
barely.
Ferran Torres.
Barely.
It was barely, but it was offsides, and I think he was just excited.
There's no
'cause
such thing as barely
He was just
offsides,
leaning.
Gina. It's either offsides or it's not offsides.
It's like being a little, It's like being a little pregnant. Okay, yeah. But Nico Williams, he had a goal also disallowed because of a foul that they all were like, that's clearly a foul. And I will say, I am not a soccer expert, not even close, but I thought it was BS. So also, I just felt like watching Argentina in this game was like watching politics in this country. There was like it looked like everything was stacked against Spain. They're trying their best. They're doing everything they're supposed to do. But if you don't score, like then everybody's going to say, see, it doesn't work. You have to have a star. You have to do it this way. You can't just rely on teamwork, right? And I loved, I think it was Lawton said afterwards, like they proved the theory correct, that a good team is better than a superstar.
Yeah.
But it was dicey for a lot of those, a lot of that match. But
and we broke the Gina Barberi curse as well.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah,
well,
she-
because the
team she roots for loses
usually.
Oh,
Because I'm usually rooting
well, maybe
for the
that we
underdogs.
Had, we had to battle that too.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying. There was like, if they would have gotten any more direct kick, I was like, oh my gosh, free kick, free kick, free kick. England and France played for 3rd place.
They scored a lot.
I did not know there was a consolation match in the World Cup.
Yeah.
I don't know how I've missed that.
It's the first time.
Is the first time they did it? But well, England beat France 6-4. It was a barn burner, super fun to watch. Totally the opposite of this game. It's England's best finish since 1966, and Jude Bellingham is a star.
He's adorable.
He's
I love
adorable. Erling Haaland, you should
He's cute.
follow his YouTube page. It's hilarious. He did a 15-20 minute video with Zlatan that's just wonderful.
He's kind of weird though. He likes stuffed animals. I mean,
You mean taxidermy?
taxidermied.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I think
he has to have a flaw.
I
Bill,
think he
in
has
addition to
a-
looking like a Neanderthal, he likes to keep dead animals
I think
around.
he has a sense of humor. I think that's
he's
what it
he actually and he's so humble. But
Nothing says taxidermied animals and sense of humor.
Well, he's
like,
holding a whiskey bottle. It's a raccoon with a whiskey
I know,
bottle.
but I'm with Bill on this. I couldn't touch it, let alone have it
pretty
in my
creepy.
house. But then you have Bozinga from Cape Verde, who I think he signed a contract.
Good, give him all the money.
So many records. So let's say the best player was Rodri, who is also the guy, if you watch the video after when they're getting their trophy, who sort of ushers President Trump off to the side. And then Infantino has to run over and explain to him, like, hey, you're
need
not
to
on the
get out of the-
team,
yeah.
so that's why you're not allowed to be in the picture. And then the best goalkeeper was the Spanish goalkeeper, Unai Simon. Best young player, Pau Cubarsí. He's the one who got tackled by the guy who got the yellow card, just in case you're wondering. Most career World Cup goals, Kylian Mbappe. He has 22 now because he's played in 2 World Cups. And, I mean, crazy numbers. Most World Cup tournaments played, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Guillermo Ochoa became the first players in men's history to be selected for 6 different World Cup teams. Let's see. Oldest player to score a hat trick, that belongs to 38-year-old Lionel Messi. He got a few records. He was like second place in the Golden
Nothing
Boot.
to be ashamed
Most
of.
assists in a single tournament was Francis Michael Olise. He had 7 assists. That breaks Pele's record. So I think a couple of Pele's records fell in this. But the longest unbeaten international streak, by winning the final, Spain extends their active undefeated streak to 38 consecutive matches, which is ridiculous. And goes back to 20. It's it's crazy. What else did we? Oldest Curaçao's coach. I think we talked about this. 78-year-old Dick Advocat. He is the oldest to coach in a World Cup. Smallest knockout stage nation, Cape Verde, and if you remember, they held Spain scoreless through
they
regulation. They had to beat them in.
They're the only team that
team to do it. Yeah.
So does this mean that all the other sports in the world can start back up again? Because I mean, there's been nothing going on.
Look, we had some amazing things. No, look, we have Josh Kerr breaks the world record in the mile. The world record was 3 minutes 45 seconds, and now it's 3 minutes 42.66.
Pretty amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, and that's worth watching just because it's what it takes to do that. Like, you have to have somebody pace you out because you think you're running fast and you're not. So Caitlin Clark becomes the first WNBA player to score 45 points and 10 assists in Indiana's 110 to 107 win over Seattle.
She's had kind of an up and down season, hasn't she?
She has not had an up and down season. She is killing it. She is limited by minutes right now. So one of the records she broke was for a player who scored that amount of points in less than 30 minutes, because she's supposed to not play more than 25 minutes because she has a back injury from the tussle where she got the fist to the throat. So she's had off and on back injuries, which are brutal. I thank God every day I don't have a back injury. They seem to be really difficult to get over. But she's supposed to be limiting to 25 minutes. She had to be in at the end of this game to try to win. She was talking some smack and backing it up. So, but she has a bunch of records. First WNBA player with 40 points, 10 assists. First player to score 45 points in fewer than 30 minutes. Franchise record. This is her fourth career game with 30 points and 10 assists. I mean, that double-double in and of itself. Having 10 assists and scoring 30 points is ridiculous. The Utah Royals win 1-0. Next up for them is North Carolina Courage on the 25th. They return home on the 29th. RSL beat Burnley 4-1. They're at LAFC, which is, I believe, just ahead of them in the standings on Saturday, July 25th. They're on the road until the Leagues Cup comes on August 4th, and then we'll be back in the thick of things. So,
all right. That's Amy Donaldson. You can find her podcast wherever podcasts are found. You know, and then follow her social media, AD on Sports.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks, Amy.
All right. Traffic, Gino.
Southbound I-15, University Avenue in Provo, milepost 263, the right lane and shoulder are affected there. Southbound Bangor Highway 24 South West Valley, 2 right lanes of the 3 are blocked, right shoulder affected there. And that's about it. If you see something, you can say something via text if it's safe for you to text, and we'll pass it along to other friends of the program at 33986. Since the dawn of time, our friends Rad and Ajax have been advising Utah Airsoft Wargamers. Stop by any tactical airsoft supply to learn about the sport of airsoft war games.
All right, here are the boner candidates you'll be considering in just a matter of moments. Boner candidate number 1. You know, the sad truth about this Charlie Kirk statue is that it's just ugly. Boner candidate number 2, he has close ties to neo-Nazi white nationalists. As a matter of fact, his daughter is married to one. And boner candidate number 3, the man loves his Mountain Dew.
All right, boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by.
You know, you can always count on Gina Barberi to find a list.
I got one.
See? Right there.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Now that says, Gina, people love a good list.
Oh, this is a good
list. It says it right
in
there.
I made her look at it.
Okay.
Not just read the headline.
Not just read the headline and go with it.
Yeah, I heard you say. Gina said, which one? Well, you read them.
What animal kills the most humans?
You want me to guess?
You can
Animal.
guess.
Animal kills the most humans.
Which animal kills the most humans? Dogs.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
Nope.
Not dogs.
Now, you've heard about hippos.
Yes.
That hippos, they're so
Sure, I
cute.
heard
You
of
think?
Yes.
You think they would not be dangerous?
They're not.
Yes, they are. I've told you my hippo story, haven't I? And apparently this happened a lot. There was a hippo at the zoo, Hogle Zoo. I don't know if it's still the same one. But you go up and you look at him, and he turns his backside towards the crowd. And then he starts letting this stream of fecal matter come out and twirls his tail and splatters all over the crowd. And
Now-
apparently does that all the time.
Now that won't kill you though.
No.
Hippos are dangerous. I've watched enough Disney documentaries to know that they can be dangerous. A bloat of hippos.
A bloat.
Now they're not number one. I'm going backwards in the list.
Oh, you're going backwards.
I'm going to go
So,
down, count down to number
I'm
one.
going to say I'm going to say sheep.
So there.
Well, you have
how many?
personal-
I have personal experience.
How many
with that.
on the list?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So hippos are number 7.
Yeah. Next is elephants. You think
Elephants.
elephants? They're nice.
Oh no, they're all over.
They can go nutty.
Yeah.
500 deaths a year.
Wow.
1,000 deaths a year for saltwater crocodiles.
Hmm.
2,500 deaths per year for roundworms.
Oh
Well,
well,
like considering the parasite in animal,
we're factoring bugs
Yeah.
into
that's
this.
a parasite.
Okay.
Scorpions.
Really?
2,600 deaths per year for scorpions.
Yeah, let's move to Arizona.
I've been stung by scorpions a couple of times.
Something I have never heard of before, an assassin bug,
Oh yeah, they're like a wasp.
which will
They're-
the bite will
yes,
kill you.
Yes, yes, it will. I believe that's what we weren't sure, but my mother-in-law she came over to
Really?
the house one time, and her hand was bandaged up, and I said, "What's wrong?" She said, "Oh, some kind of bug stung me or something," and I said, "Let me take a look at that," and it was just this huge infected thing. I said, "Why aren't you? We're going to the Instacare
Yeah.
right now," and that was probably what that was.
And I did look. We have them here.
Yeah.
We do.
10,000 deaths a year for the assassin bug.
If she'd let that go, it would have, killed her.
A viper, a snake. Okay,
Snake.
makes
Okay,
sense.
snakes make sense.
138,000 deaths a year.
Yeah.
200,000 deaths a year from freshwater snails. And you're going to ask me,
Freshwater snails?
how do freshwater snails kill you?
Is it people eating them?
Are they poison?
You can get schistosomiasis, which is a
Oh.
super fun word to say.
Oh.
Ask your doctor about schistosomiasis.
It's a parasite you can get. The parasite leaves the snail and enters the water, where it can enter a person's body through the skin or when a person wades or swims in contaminated fresh water. Schistosomiasis.
Now the chat room has put up a picture of the assassin bug. I've seen the assassin
Yeah.
bug.
It will kill you. Stay away
Wow,
from it.
okay. Oh, and the hippo you're talking about, his name is Mo, and apparently he lives in New Mexico now.
But people
He's
remember that.
spraying,
People remember.
He did that all the time.
he's spraying the New Mexico.
He's spraying New Mexicans, yes.
But number one animal that kills 725,000 people a year.
Sheep.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
'Cause you got your dengue fever, you got
Malaria.
your yellow fever, you got your malaria, you got your...
I'm surprised. Isn't the tsetse fly on there
It is
anywhere?
not. It is not on there. Now you're saying, well, no, isn't the most dangerous animal for humans
Man.
other humans?
Well, yes.
Man.
So 475,000 humans kill other humans a year, but mosquitoes kill 725,000. So we're
Oh.
still...
Come on, folks.
Mosquitoes.
We got to catch up to the mosquitoes. just start killing.
You want to be number one?
It's man, Bambi.
Man.
Assassin bug. So we do have a picture of the assassin.
on
I
in
need
the
to know
chat
what
room.
to look out
It's in
for.
the chat
They
room
look
there.
kind of like a wasp.
Guy has found a picture of him in the chat room, and I swear I've seen
Yeah,
one of those hanging out.
I'm sure
You know?
that I couldn't be positive that that's what got my mother-in-law, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah. I don't need more things to worry about.
Now, a guy in the chat room says that tsetse flies
Yeah.
are 10,000 a year per Wikipedia.
Huh.
That is.
Well, I mean, I don't
And
know where this list.
Brett's just sad that there are no lions, tigers, or bears.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Tapeworms number 10. Oh, this is kind of a different list, but tapeworms kill a lot of people.
Tapeworms would, yeah.
This says you're more likely to be killed by a falling coconut than a shark. So stop worrying about.
And well, what about my coconut trees that I have in my backyard?
Stop worrying
Now
about.
this is this is a different list of deadly animals. It says here that dogs are number 4.
I
on
would
this
think
list.
that dogs would kill quite a few.
And assassin bugs are on this list, too.
I don't know.
All right.
There you go.
Stay away from them.
All animals. Just stay away from all animals.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
All right, 7:23 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, July 20, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, then you will vote, and one of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. You know, the truth about your Charlie Kirk statue, sir, is that it's just ugly. A New York sculptor has been left furious after spending $100,000 of his own money to build a life-size statue of Charlie Kirk, only to find that nobody wants to buy it. Sergio Furnari, originally from Italy, had hoped that the statue of the deceased far-right activist, which he intends to display in Times Square, would raise millions of dollars. We don't have a picture of this? No picture of the statue?
There it is.
There
we got
is.
it.
To add, there's another one. When you see it up close, oh my God, it's awful. To add injury to insult, Mr. Furnari recently broke his foot working on the statue after tripping over a roll of tape in his studio. Is it cursed? Maybe. I don't know, he said. Kirk, far-right political figure who served as a sort of Pied Piper for young Republicans through his Turning Point USA Foundation, was, of course, shot dead here in Utah in September of last year. Despite, or perhaps because of, some of his beliefs, Kirk became a hugely celebrated, influential figure in MAGA circles in New York City, one of the most diverse and democratic cities in the U.S. He's far less popular.
Yeah.
Furnari said he didn't agree with Kirk on certain issues, but I don't think that... he thought this statue, he was going to put it in Times Square, but people have been sending him messages saying, yeah, that'd be a great idea. Why don't you do that so we can go pee on it?
Oh, that's not
And things
nice.
like that. But nobody has any interest in buying it, and if you see it up close...
Yeah, that picture we have doesn't do it justice. The up-close picture, it looks really creepy.
It's just ugly. That's the biggest problem with it, sir. Nobody wants it, mainly because it's ugly. Boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2. He has close ties to neo-Nazi white nationalists. As a matter of fact, his daughter's married to one. Republican Senate candidate Mike Collins has built a national profile as a combative, Trump-aligned online provocateur, a style that has repeatedly drawn scrutiny over his associations with far-right figures, inflammatory social media posts, and accusations of anti-Semitism, which he has denied. Now, one of the starkest examples of extremism in the Georgia congressman's orbit appears much closer to home. His son-in-law, David Allen Scheer II, a pro-white nationalist and social media influencer with a track record of sharing anti-Semitic material and Nazi imagery in comments across the internet. Scheer, who is married to Mr. Collins' daughter, Summer, is featured in family photographs on Collins' campaign website and social media. He attended Collins' Senate primary election night victory party and appears to have helped produce promotional work for Collins' trucking company. Scheer is registered to vote at a Collins-owned property adjacent to the congressman's large home in Georgia.
It's like a garage apartment or something like that.
Yeah. On Instagram, Scheer recently shared multiple posts promoting Patriot Front, the white supremacist hate group that descended on Washington, D.C. over the July 4th weekend. He has amassed more than 1.5 million followers across TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Telegram by posting about fitness, masculinity, and Christianity. And he has promoted white nationalist ideology, spread anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, called for Muslims to be deported, and shared an anti-Semitic infographic targeting Jews. On and on and on. He has this is the Senate candidate Mike Collins. He has close ties to neo-Nazi white nationalists. As a matter of fact, his daughter is married to one.
Well, and he promotes him in his materials. He's not hiding from the fact that he's related to him.
Yep.
Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. That man loves his Mountain Dew.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
Throughout July, save $500 on a new AC or $1,000 on a complete heating and cooling system from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Go to larsonhvac.com/X96 to lock in your discount.
And never forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Tragedy. He was one of a kind, an original. He will be missed. Hal Williams, the actor best known for TV roles in Sanford and Son and 227, I think that's Room 227, isn't it? Has died at the age of 91. His representative confirmed that Mr. Williams died on 15th of July at his home in California. He didn't start acting until he was in his 30s after working as a postal worker and a corrections officer. He was most widely recognized for playing Officer Smitty Smith in 22 episodes of Sanford and Son. And then during production of that show, Williams also continued working as an overnight shift at the post office.
That tells me they weren't paying him enough.
Well, he just said, I didn't feel financially stable enough to give up my post office job, too. I used to go around to high schools and theater groups and young people, he said in an interview, and I used to tell them that if your aspirations include mansions and limousines and other things like that, be prepared for a lot of rejection because you need to get a degree in something. Overnight sensations usually take at least 25 years. He also played Lester Jenkins in 227, a sitcom that aired between 1985 and 1990. He starred alongside Marla Gibbs, Regina King, and Jackie Harry.
No, Bill. It's Jackie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie.
There's an accent
yes, there is.
on
Sorry.
there. It's
sorry.
Jackie.
Sorry. I hope her people will forgive me.
They were writing you a letter, and now they've stopped.
Well, this is a horrible story, and I can't do it justice in the time we have. But the headline caught my eye over the weekend: BYU student's boyfriend sentenced for manslaughter after abuse preceding her suicide. This is the story of a young woman. Her name was Rena Wynn, and prosecutors say that Caleb Aiden Ross, and there's audio of this, can be heard confronting her for talking to police about having thoughts of suicide. An officer had just hung up the phone with her minutes before, according to court records, after a worried friend called for a welfare check. But Wynn repeats to Reese that she wasn't the one who called and that she didn't tell the police anything. And Reese says, I don't believe you. Whatever say, get the F off the phone with the police. Get the F off the phone. He continues to call her dumb and stupid and to tell her that she needs to move out of his place immediately, to say that she should be locked up in a mental institution. The courtroom was silent as each insult echoed over speakers. Wynn's last words were, "Stop, please." Then there is a click that prosecutors say Mr. Reese is setting a gun on a table in Wynn's line of sight. And then you can hear footsteps walking out of the room, and it is with that gun that Ms. Wynn died by suicide. And Mr. Reese got he should have gotten more than this. They only charged him with manslaughter, but it was essentially murder. And there was a long history of abuse. He belittled her and abused her, and then pushed her to that. It's terrible. Let's see. Heavy rainfall caused substantial damage along Highway 153 in Beaver County on Saturday. According to the U.S. Forest Service, the rainfall impacted portions of Cottonwood Fire on Saturday, leading to highway damage. The impacts have reportedly delayed firefighters' ability to access portions of the fire. Fire crews have coordinated with the Utah Department of Transportation to assess roads and conditions and damage so that they can safely regain access to the fire. But this has just been terrible for the area around Beaver City. And to top it off, Beaver City has issued an urgent water notice, effective immediately. Do not drink tap water due to contamination. Do not use it for drinking, making ice, brushing teeth, or food prep until further notice, Beaver City wrote on social media. They added the Grove area from the Canyon ball field to the east will be completely without water, and people are being advised to use bottled water because the floodwaters have contaminated the culinary water system. An individual was hit by lightning on Saturday and has been declared dead, according to the Salt Lake County Sheriff's Office.
Wow.
About 12 p.m., July 18th, search and rescue crews responded to reports of an individual who was hit by lightning near the summit of the east peak of American Fork Twin Peaks. A DPS helicopter also responded and quickly located the victim, who was identified as a 59-year-old male. Once the storm passed, crews were able to recover the individual. The man was declared deceased at the scene. I remember a few years ago, 2 people were killed by lightning. I think it was on Lone Peak. They were up there, and you're up on a high peak, and it looks like the weather's okay, and then all of a sudden,
nowhere,
and lightning can just crackle it, and part of it is that you're so high up. There was a gathering Saturday at Salt Lake City's Liberty Park to educate and remind Utahns about protecting their liberties, in particular the right to vote. Dozens of people showed up, braving 90-degree-plus temperatures to get into what they call good trouble. We're here to get into good trouble. It's a saying made popular by the late Congressman and civil rights leader John Lewis. Darlene McDonald started a nonprofit called the Selma Institute. She said it's dedicated to honoring enslaved Africans and their descendants, people who for generations had no rights in America, and understanding what it means to be an American citizen and what is the responsibility of citizenship, McDonald said. According to John Lewis, you remember him, famous congressman who was in the civil rights movement, voting was one of the most effective nonviolent ways to get into good trouble. He was, of course, instrumental in helping pass the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which has since been gutted by the Supreme Court. Jamie Carter with the group Salt Lake Indivisible said that Saturday was a way to commemorate Mr. Lewis's legacy. Democracy isn't a spectator sport, This is a work in progress, and it's up to each generation to carry on the fight to get us to a more perfect democracy, Carter said. Second Lady Usha Vance has given birth to her 4th child. It's a son, Alec Neil Vance. Neil spelled Neel for some reason. She's the first second lady to give birth while her husband is in office. She's the first? The couple already have 3 young children, Ewan, Vivek, and Mirabelle. Usha and baby are happy and healthy, and our kids are overjoyed to meet their little brother, J.D. Vance wrote.
Neil, Neel, is an Indian name.
Donald Trump is being accused on social media, and there's good reason for it, of trying to hijack Spain's big moment as the team hoisted the World Cup trophy after their 1-0 victory over Argentina. He was on hand to present the trophy, but he didn't leave the stage. He stood there among the players. There are pictures of him standing all in the middle of it.
It's funny because
just terrible.
So he walks on stage with the FIFA president to hand the trophy.
Hand the trophy over.
And the FIFA president keeps walking because they want to do a big team photo. And Trump he knows exactly what he's doing. He wants to be in the picture. And the FIFA president is like grabbing Trump's arm saying, come on, we got to.
Yeah.
And in the.
Yeah, he's just standing there in the middle of it all.
They did crop him out later.
Yeah, in the official photo.
Influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested Saturday in Miami after UK prosecutors said that they brought further rape and sex trafficking charges against them. Britain's Crown Protection Services said that the new charges relate to 4 further victims and were brought after authorities received evidence from the Bedfordshire Police In southeast England, the charges include rape, assault, trafficking, and offenses related to indecent images of children and extreme pornography. These two bastards need to go away and go away forever.
Ever.
Forever. Andrew Tate, a former professional kickboxer and self-described misogynist who has amassed more than 10 million followers, most of them boys and young men.
Yep.
He's been banned from platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, but not X.
Oh, no.
No. Yeah, the Tates are charged with all kinds of crimes, and it's
They're gross.
pretty awful.
Put them away.
And I think that's about it. Let me see. How about, this was interesting.
Okay.
A Maine couple intervened to protect a moose calf from a pursuing black bear during a fishing trip.
I wouldn't get involved in that.
Todd and Elvia, or Elvia, probably Elvia, Todd and Elvia Malcolm of Lincoln, Maine, were in the Telos Township when they spotted a female moose seemingly searching for her calf.
Oh.
Moments later, the calf bolted from the woods with a black bear in close pursuit. Wow. Todd quickly accelerated his truck toward the bear to block its path, not to harm it, but to create a barrier. The bear abandoned the chase and retreated back into the woods. My heart was racing because I did not want to witness the bear catching the calf.
Wow.
Elvia said. The calf was reunited with its mother.
Oh, good. Weather, traffic.
Got a heat advisory in effect today. High of 100 expected. This afternoon, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy. Lows around 74. This is kind of the pattern. Looks like Tuesday into Wednesday, better chance of thunderstorms. But we stay in the mid to upper 90s, looks like, throughout the week. Traffic, we have disabled vehicles southbound I-215 west at 39th South in West Valley. Crash southbound I-15 University Avenue in Provo. The right lane of 2 are blocked. Also the right shoulder affected there. And nobody's texted in traffic, but somebody says Moose Calf is a good band name. Sure.
Make it one word.
Yeah, Moose Calf. Stick it together. So you can text us band names or traffic or bears running in the road. Whatever you're seeing out there, please share it with us at 33986. Make it a summer of live at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Get 4 tickets for just $99 to your favorite shows coming to Utah. Get all the information and the full lineup at x96.com.
Here's boner candidate number 3. The man loves his Mountain Dew. Kansas City firefighters responded to an unusual rescue after a man climbed inside a portable restroom toilet and couldn't get out.
Look at him.
The incident occurred at a World Cup watch party. A driver for Patriot Portable Restrooms discovered the man when collecting units after the event. After the man refused to exit, a passing motorcycle officer was flagged down. When the door was opened, no one was visible until a head emerged from the tank. Firefighters cut open the unit to free the man who was hosed down by crews. They said that the man had climbed in to retrieve a Mountain Dew bottle dropped the night before.
The night before?
I gotta get that Mountain Dew.
Were there drugs in it? I bet there were drugs
Damages
in it.
totaled $800. Boner candidate number 3. The man loves his Mountain Dew.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. You know, the truth about that Charlie Kirk statue, I'm sorry to tell you, Mr. Sculptor, it's just ugly. Boner candidate number 2. He has close ties to neo-Nazi white nationalists. As a matter of fact, his daughter is married to one. And boner candidate number 3, the man loves his Mountain Dew.
All right. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number. Put that number, that single digit is all we need, in the message of a text. And text it to 33986. Computer counts it for us. It's easy. Most people vote that way. You can call Katie if you'd like in the producer's booth. She'll happily take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners July 20, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right. You've got 3 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. At 8 o'clock, Bill Frost will be telling us about what's on TV this week. We got Beat Gina coming up as well. Stand by for all of that. Okay, get to voting. Let's go.
Senior. Spell it with me now. Senior. Senior. And now we'll use it in some dialogue featuring our two Utah friends, Elder LeGrand R. Dunn Jr. and his trailer-dwelling pal, LeVar. Imagine, if you will, LeVar and LeGrand enjoying a lazy Saturday afternoon of TV watching in LeVar's trailer home at the Restful View Mobile Home Park. Again, the word is senior. Yeah, sure is fun sitting around on a lazy day watching reruns ahead of the class with you, LeGrand. Glad you could come over.
Well, I had to get out of the house. I mean, for heck's sakes, Midge had a list of honey-dos for me as long as that hair on her mother's chin. I snuck out before she could put me to work.
You don't mind if I drink me some beer while head to the class is on, do you, LeGrand?
I've long ago given up trying to change your sinful ways, LeVar. You know I think that drinking beer is wrong, but I'm not going to say anything more about it.
Hey, what happened to the rest of the beer in this can I was working on? I know I didn't finish it.
I don't know. You must have drunk it. I'll get you another can of beer from the Frigidaire.
Head of the class. This is a really funny show. Reminds me of our school days, LeGrand.
Oh.
You remember? Me out in the parking lot and you over to the seminary building. We had some choice times, didn't we?
Sure did. Now, I'm proud to say I got my high school diploma and my seminary diploma. I don't believe you managed either one, did you?
Never mind. Boy, that redhead on head of the class sure reminds me of my old high school sweetheart. Hey, you remember Franny Hayes? God, I sure loved her.
I seen your old flame a couple of days ago, by the way. I seen your Franny Hayes at the Quick Stop. What happened between you two?
I dumped her. She got pregnant, so I dumped her. Got pregnant right here in this here trailer. How's she doing? She probably got like 20 kids and not a pot to piss in, right?
Married a rich guy. She was driving a fancy Lexi or a Affinity or something like that, covered in diamonds. She looked good.
I don't care. I don't care for her no more.
Oh, come on, LeVar. You care. I seen your face fall when I told you. I seen your emotions fly to the surface.
Shut up and pass me another beer.
We can do this in 50 minutes.
Hey, you know what? This Alpo don't taste half bad when it's fried up like this.
Let me see.
9:47, time to award Boner of the Day.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by pot roast with potatoes and carrots and gravy.
And Salt Mediation. It's the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
Boner candidate number 3, the guy who went down into the toilet to get a Mountain Dew bottle. That is sort of suspicious, isn't it? But he got 45 votes, but wasn't enough to beat Boner candidate number 2. He has close ties to neo-Nazi white nationalists. As a matter of fact, his daughter is married to one. This guy running for Senate in Georgia, and he's already a congressman there.
Yeah.
He's running for Senate, and he says that I deny that I am anti-Semitic. I deny that I have associations with far-right people. His daughter's married to a far-right nationalist influencer.
They asked him directly about this, and the statement that came from his office was, he has always supported Israel, and that was pretty much it.
That's as much as
That's
we're
as much
saying.
as he's saying. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Boner candidate number 2 wins Boner of the Day.
There's your Boner of the Day for today, July 20, 2026. No Boner of the Week this week because we're off Friday.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so this is, when I heard about this, I thought, what?
Everyone's excited about this.
Jiminy.
Jimothy.
Jimothy, excuse me. Jimothy. Jimothy. This is of Ballard, Washington. He is a tiny raccoon with an unusually round body and a shortened neck, and he is an internet sensation. There he is. Oh, my God, that's
X96.com/live is what you
And
mean.
his tail is like just...
He's squished.
He's pretty creepy looking.
Yeah.
But he appears to be getting along just fine. Jimothy, according to the Seattle Times, Kiana Hall spotted the animal while walking with her partner near the Ballard Goodwill at around 8:30, thinking that she had just seen a cat. She pulled out her phone to record it. Instead, she watched this small gray animal emerge from the shadows, and she went, I got really confused at what I was seeing. I'd just never seen anything like this. The creature is smaller than a house cat, kind of round.
Yeah, he's a little fella.
And he waddled across a patch of grass before climbing a staircase and disappearing over a fence. Hall later posted the 5-second clip to Instagram, and then there have been a lot of sightings of Jimothy.
When he runs, it's creepy.
Yeah. He
has a
congenital spinal deformation. His vertebrae are all compressed, resulting in a shortened body and a neck. And
what sort of name is Jimothy? Where does that come from?
It's Jim and Timothy.
But why?
I don't know.
Let's see if it says here. Jimothy. For some reason I keep thinking of that song Timothy, which is about cannibalism, but I don't know.
Jimothy the Raccoon. Let me see if
I don't know. There is there are some children's books about a raccoon. I think they're called Jeremy the Raccoon. Oh man, he's really creepy looking. I'm sorry, Jimothy, but you are creepy.
I don't know. He's cute and creepy at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, when he's just sitting there, he's cute. But when he runs, that's what creeps me out. Because his legs are full length, see?
Oh, my God.
He's got the shortened body, but his legs and arms are regular size.
The video exploded online 4 minutes. Soon afterward, another Ballard resident recognized the oddly shaped raccoon from security camera footage and shared additional commenters have compared Jimothy to mythical creatures like the chupacabra. He appears to be doing well. He's healthy. He gets along okay. And, yeah,
he looks like he's been cut in half.
I can't find what the name is all about.
Oh, it's just a cute name.
Maybe.
Who named Jimothy the Raccoon? Here we go.
Okay, good.
Jimothy the Raccoon was named by Kiana Hall, a Seattle resident.
She's the one who first spotted him.
She spotted the unusually round, short-spined raccoon in the city's Ballard neighborhood and posted a video of him on her Instagram, noting she gave him the name because
Yeah.
He looks like a Jimothy.
See, it's just a cute
Because
name.
he looks like a Jimothy to me. Okay. Sure.
I wanted more of a story.
Yeah.
Oh, I told you it was just a cute name.
Yeah.
Texter says, I have a cat with the same disorder, the back half, but not the shortened neck.
Oh,
So
really?
So it's got, yeah. Ugh. See, it's just, when he runs, that's when I get creepy.
Well, and when he's picking at things with one of his kind of
Raccoon hands.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? You used to have a raccoon problem,
I
Bill.
used to be plagued with raccoons in my yard. Now it's deer and we have a rat that lives out by the garage in the compost.
It's the same one that
Well, we don't know really. Esteban, we call him. Now there are some little Estebans.
Oh, well, then maybe Esteban's a lady.
Or Esteban brought in a mistress of some sort. But I saw, and I had, there was this. I just saw briefly, like it was coming into the garden to eat some of the berries or something, and this little baby rat, and he was so cute, but he got wind of me quickly and ran off.
See, and I haven't had
no critters.
Any critters at all.
Zero critters.
Zero
None of
critters.
your squirrels?
Oh, the squirrels.
Oh.
I don't count those. But
I've had deer, I've had wild turkeys, the rat, and as long as the rat stays out of the house, I'm fine with a rat. You're fine.
You be a rat out there?
You stay out there in the compost. That's fine.
He's
with
not
me.
knocking on the back
No,
door?
doesn't he? I mean, he's there. You very seldom see him. So, but no raccoons for many years. And I think the guy who trapped a bunch of them for me. His name was Paul Two Bears.
He just relocated them, right?
Yeah, that's what he said he did. He said, but
Did he take them to a farm upstate, Bill? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, but they kept coming back anyway. And then another guy came. I can't think of his name right now. Another guy came, so heard me talk about it on the radio and says, I'll get rid of him for you. And he came and I said, what will you do with him? And he said, I take him out the highway or, out by the salt flats and I shoot him.
Oh,
and I
geez,
said,
really?
I said, okay, that's fine with me because I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. And at that point, I think word got around that our place was not a safe place to go. And they
Was
have
it in raccoon circles?
in raccoon circles.
it was about 3 years ago. Our side of the mountain was just overrun with rats. It was terrible. And so I got a hold of the rat catcher guy.
Tybalt?
And he put some traps down and things like
the
that.
Pied Piper of Hamelin.
And then the next year, just saw a few.
Yeah.
This year, 0. Zero critters, no cats even.
I think sometimes the word does somehow get out. That it's amongst the animals that this is not a good place to go.
Well, yeah, because I remember there were feral cats that you were saying, should I leave out food and water for them?
My porch used to be the feral cat
Yeah.
hangout.
Yeah.
There were like 5 of them at a time sitting out on the front porch. But now, like I said, I got 0. I mean, we did see the neighborhood bunny.
Aw.
There's one little bunny who lives in the neighborhood and changes his homes to different houses. We did see him, and of course the squirrels. But beyond that,
well, the squirrels are
no critters.
The squirrels are ruining our garden. They're eating the apples on the tree before they can get ripe, and getting into the garden and eating stuff. And we're considering trapping them, getting rid of them.
In your neighborhood, there are signs. There are squirrel lovers in your neighborhood.
I know.
Because
and I'll run over them if I see them.
Because there are signs that say, please don't run over because there's so many of them. They're always in the road.
Please don't run over our
Please don't
squirrels.
run over our squirrels.
And these squirrels are not native to the ones that are so prevalent. They're not native. They're an invasive species.
See, I should be seeing deer.
You should be.
are.
Yeah.
You're in
It's
town
weird.
and seeing deer, and I'm not seeing any deer.
It's weird.
All right, traffic.
Oh, let's see if there are deer in traffic. Crash northbound I-15 just north of the 215 interchange in Murray, milepost 299 on the right shoulder. Disabled vehicle southbound 215 at 39th South in West Valley. Out to Magna, crash eastbound SR 201, right shoulder affected there. And whatever you're seeing, raccoons, bears, deer, squirrels, whatever, you can text us and let us know at 33986. Join Radio from Hell at a special pre-party for the Salt Lake Acting Company summer show, The Gaslight Zone, on August 1st. Text the word gaslight, GASLIGHT, to 33986 to RSVP. Now that just gets you, it doesn't cost you anything to go to the pre-party. We just need to reserve and see how many people are going to be there. You do have to purchase your own tickets to the show, and you can do that at saltlakeactingcompany.org.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break, and we'll be back. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV this week. Stand by. RandLife.com/X96.
Yes, Rand Life is a local mortgage company, and they will help you. They'll help you with a down payment on a new home. Down payment is often the stumbling block for people to buy a house. They know they can make the monthly payments, but they got to come down with a big down, like 10% or something like that. That's hard for a lot of people. Well, with Rand Life's in-house down payment assistance program, they help cover upfront costs like your down payment or closing costs, and closing costs, both, so that you can get into your home sooner. There are 2 flexible assistance options that will fit different financial situations. Which one is right for you? I don't know. You don't know either. Let Rand Life help you figure that out. RandLife.com/X96 is where you want to go. It's all about making the path to home ownership simpler, more accessible, and less stressful. So do it right now. Your front door might be closer than you think. RandLife.com/X96.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of 2 such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! In this episode, we find our elders rendezvousing with Zone Leader Hansen on some distant planet in the BFE sector. Hey, Butch, what you got there?
Oh, it's a care package from my folks. My mom means well, but she just doesn't understand the physics involved in sending stuff from home.
Well, what you mean?
Well, the cookies she sent are fine. They're hard as a rock, just the way I remember them. It's the lime jello with shredded carrots in it that causes problems. Even in Tupperware, this stuff goes bad after a week in hyperspace. Missionaries who have eaten this stuff have been known to develop a form of space madness.
Wow. Oh, look, here comes Zone Leader Hansen right now.
I have discovered the most incredible object. It allows us to view any period in the history of any planet. We can research early church history. This discovery will allow me to get reassigned back to Earth and leave you 2 losers far behind.
Great. Glad to hear it. What's that have to do with us?
Since you weren't having much luck in the field, I figured that you wouldn't mind watching my discovery while I go back to Starbase 182 and file my report. Hey, are you eating while I'm talking to you? Give me that.
Sorry.
Say, green jello with carrot shavings. I haven't had this since I left home.
But sir, I think you ought to know that...
Quietly, Hi, he's eating.
Shut up, the both of you, right now. This jello tastes funny.
He's gone mad. He's got space madness. We better go after him.
Okay. Hey, what's that thing right there?
You mean that natural arch that seems to be showing the History Channel?
Yeah, that thing. What is it?
I believe that who is it would be a more appropriate question.
Is that you that said that, Butch?
No. It must have been the natural arch over there. Okay, I'll play. Who are you, and what have you done with Zone Leader Hansen?
I am the guardian of forever. Hansen has entered through me into your world's past.
Entered through you?
Well, I guess we can get back to tracking now, huh, Lehigh?
No, we most certainly can't.
Huh?
We need to get Zone Leader Hansen back and cure his Jello-induced space madness.
Come on now, Lehigh. He was a little weird before my mom's Jello. Are we sure he's sick?
Where in our world's history is Hansen now, Guardian?
He was asking questions about Mormon history and about lime jello in particular. He entered as I was showing him the Relief Society meeting where sisters first began to experiment with lime jello.
Well, if he disturbs that meeting, the timeline of church history could be permanently changed. Let's go, Butch. Will Zone Leader Hansen change church history? Can Butch and Lee...
Rihanna did in Hooper. She said there are wizards in Hooper. You just gotta look for them in Hooper.
Hooper. All right. Let's see. Bill Frost telling us what's on TV, brought to you by...
Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
Yes, he's here in the studio with us now. He's William P. Frost. Bill Frost, we like to call him, or just plain Bill.
Yeah.
Bill is a writer. You can read his scratchings at cityweekly.net. He's also a podcaster. The podcast is TV Tan, and it's mostly about television and drinking.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Television and drinking.
Yes.
Yeah. And then also he is a musician. The band is Magda Vega, and you can find all things Frost related where?
At billfrost.tv.
It's like a newsletter almost.
I'll send you something every Monday.
All right. What do we got?
I'll alert you to things like this. A new season of King of the Hill is available now on Hulu.
Okay.
That would be season 15 or season 2 in Hulu years.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the first season last year of the comeback.
Still good.
Still good. Yeah. They pick it up in real time. So Bobby's now 21, which I think was a smart move. Keeping Bobby a kid forever. And tomorrow on the Bravo and the Peacock, I know the audience wants this, the Real Housewives of London, the new series.
I'm surprised it's taken this long.
Oh, yeah. We're now 20 years into the Real Housewives thing.
Ugh.
I can't even remember what was on Bravo before the Real Housewives.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Bravo, wasn't it supposed to be like concert?
It was a fine arts.
Yeah, symphonies. And
like A&E.
Yeah.
Arts and entertainment.
Neither one of them does any of that anymore.
Nope.
On Wednesday, if you thought every angle of Charles Manson had been exploited, here's a new one.
Okay.
On Hulu, it's a documentary, My Grandfather, Charles Manson.
Oh, well, you got to dive deep into that.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Woman, Sophia, she found out that her dad was the son of Charles Manson.
Papa Charlie?
Papa Charlie. And now she's wondering, does my dad have a killer gene?
Do I?
Yeah. Just remember, Charles Manson didn't kill anybody.
Nope.
Papa Charlie? No, thanks. I don't care for Charlies.
You might have the gene of being able to convince other people to murder for you.
Exactly.
Or maybe you could write a song for the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
I will point out that Charles Manson never murdered anybody.
What was the old bit on the Ben Stiller show? That's my Manson.
Ask Manson.
That's Manson. Yeah. And also on Hulu, on Wednesday, season 2 of a Korean series, A Shop for Killers, very action-packed. It's about a woman who learns that her late uncle, who ran a shop, it's actually a front for selling weapons to assassins, which means now she's a target. I don't know why, because that's where they get their weapons from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But if you like action-packed...
It's good.
Mm-hmm. But there's also reading. So it's kind of a little half and half there.
Okay.
Thursday, I'm not sure who this is for, but Stuart fails to save the universe.
Stuart fails.
It's kind of a spin-off of the Big Bang Theory, featuring side characters, and it doesn't have a laugh track, and it looks more dramatic. and they're out to save the multiverse. The guy who played Stewart on The Big Bang Theory, along with Lauren Lapkus, Brian Posehn, and yeah.
I mean, the rest of the cast is funny.
I know.
I don't know about him, but, you know.
And at least according to the trailer, we finally found a place for Find Your Way Back by Jefferson Starship.
Oh, there's
we
no
need
place
that?
for that.
It's better than We Built This City.
Yes.
It
there's
is a
that.
better. Yes, it is a better.
Yeah. And also on Thursday, season 4, Star Trek: Strange New Worlds.
Oh,
Yes.
when this Thursday?
Yeah.
Yes,
Ah,
on
good.
Paramount Plus.
And this is it, right? It's
No,
the last-
there's one more.
There's one more season.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
A short one, but
Yeah, but then we will be in a Trek-free TV universe.
yeah,
Unless somebody comes up with something.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Probably a movie.
I've gotten to really like that guy who plays Spock on Discovery.
Oh yeah.
He's somebody's grandson, famous actor. Oh,
I can't think of who
Forgot
he is,
his
but yeah.
name. Yeah.
But yeah, we're in the 60th anniversary year of Star Trek, and Captain Kirk has a new heavy metal album coming out.
I saw that.
Is this going to be like the Pat Boone thing all over again, where it's not really a heavy metal album?
It could be. I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't care.
If Carrie doesn't care, then why should any of us?
Yeah.
And also, Impractical Jokers is back for season 13 on Thursday. And the summer of the sports comedy continues with The Dink on Apple TV on Friday, starring Jake Johnson from New Girl. He's a former tennis prodigy who's suffers an injury, and his doctor, played by Ben Stiller, who's also a producer, suggests, why don't you try pickleball? And suddenly he becomes a pickleball champion, much to
Wow.
the chagrin of his tennis purist father, played by Ed Harris.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah. And according to Ed Harris, pickleball is it's about the decline of humanity itself.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this a series or a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Also, yeah.
Oh, just pivoting back.
Yes.
The actor who plays Spock, his full name is Ethan Gregory Peck.
Yeah, Gregory.
Oh,
Peck.
wow.
He's Gregory Peck's his grandpa.
Wow. Okay. And also on Friday on Netflix, and this is from the Kevin Hart Plot Generator 3000. Kevin Hart, he plays a 40-something dude who gets swept up in a wild bachelor party weekend in Miami.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh. Wackiness does ensue.
Oh, I'll bet.
And a new animated series premieres on Friday on Tubi. That's free. That's a free thing. It's called Breaking Bear. Just imagine if Yogi were an environmental activist and also took Narcos as a how-to guide.
Well-
It's a family of bears who deal drugs in the forest.
That's a plot of a Harvey Birdman. Or Boo Boo was the eco terrorist.
I think we have a lawsuit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yogi.
Yeah. The voices in his cast include Brendan Fraser, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Annie Murphy from Schitt's Creek, Elizabeth Hurley, and Josh Gad. And one of the producers on this is Blink-182's Tom DeLonge, part-time guitarist, full-time UFO enthusiast,
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge. And this is not for kids. It is
Okay.
very filthy.
All right.
And also we get RFK Jr. in here somewhere.
He's not for kids.
What?
Either. He's very.
I would
filthy.
say
As
he
a character?
Yeah, he's a character in here. I would say he worms his way in, but that would be too easy.
Hi-yo.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And Sunday, another animated series, new one. President Curtis, a spin-off of Rick and Morty.
Yes.
He's a president who actually gets things done.
That only happens in the cartoon world, I guess.
Yeah. Voiced by Keith David. Also, voices in here include Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Jim Rash of Community and Everything.
Mm-hmm.
This coincides with the season finale of Rick and Morty on Sunday. And it looks like Rick and Morty. Just no Rick or Morty.
Okay. Yeah, they're not in it.
Yeah. And season 3 of The Walking Dead, Dead City, on Sunday.
That's the one that's in Europe? Is
In
that
New
right?
York.
New York,
Oh, New
yeah.
York.
Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
with Negan and Maggie in New York.
Yeah. It's been like, what, 10 years since
Yeah.
her husband got his head bashed in by Negan. I think it's time for her to move on.
Are they?
She's still mourning.
They're not friends?
Well, they're slowly becoming
They're
friends.
frenemies.
Yes. Yes. And also, starting Sunday, it's Shark Week. Goes from Sunday through August 1st. We have such titles as Atomic Sharks,
That's a good band name, by the way.
Atomic Sharks, Alien Sharks,
That is also a good band name.
House of Sharks,
Well, all of these.
That's a great band name.
Jurassic Sharks,
Yeah.
Chum Island, Catching a Killer.
Chum
Chum Island.
That's
Yeah.
a reality show. That
Yeah.
sounds like a reality.
Welcome to Chum Island.
I like that.
And Thresher Shark, Stunned to Kill. It's like 20 new specials.
And these are
about
all,
shark.
they're all on what?
Discovery
Discovery?
Channel. Not to be confused with the Is Pepsi Okay of shark programming, Shark Fest, which is already over on National Geographic. Except no substitutes, Shark Week.
I started watching Lucky.
Oh.
And it's pretty good.
Action-packed.
It is. There are really good people in it. The one thing that bugs me about it, who's Annette Bening is just amazing in it. But the one thing that bugs me is that she, what's her name?
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Anya Taylor-Joy. She'll get all bloodied up and beat up, and she's still got her perfect lipstick. It's still perfect red lipstick.
Mhm.
I just.
Oh, yeah.
But
And,
it's good. It's a lot of action.
Yeah, also William Fitcher is in there,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Clifton Collins Jr., like grade A bad guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's Annette Bening and William Fichter.
Fitcher, yeah.
Fitcher. They going back and forth. They're pretty good. And I finally started watching Mobland.
Oh, finally you came
Yeah.
around to Mobland.
Yeah, we keep going. So the shows we're watching, they only drop one episode a week.
You need something
So
else
I
to
gotta
fill
say,
the...
let's try Mobland.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, yeah, I've enjoyed it.
And there's another season coming out. So
And so far, I'm not all the way through it, but I'm kind of liking The Hawk because I had no expectations.
And it's
Will
about-
Ferrell.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix.
I
Yeah.
thought it was terrible. I mean, I didn't watch it. I heard it was terrible.
Well, yeah, it's not great.
Okay.
But it is fun to see Molly Shannon is just a foul-mouthed
Well,
hellion.
you sold me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best part of it so far.
All right, I'll take that.
Also, Fortune Feimster is the world's worst caddy. So
They have the same hair, by the way.
They mentioned that.
Oh, they do.
In the
Okay.
first or second episode.
Okay.
This is how bad of a caddy she is. He's stuck in the sand trap. And she goes, "Do you want a club with like a scoop on it or something?"
That's pretty funny.
or something like, that club worked pretty well. One should just use that so I don't have to carry the rest of these around. So it has its moments.
All right. Well, is that everything?
Yes.
Thank you, Bill Frost.
BillFrost.tv. That's where you want to go.
All right. Traffic, Gina, please.
Northbound I-15, there's a crash 143rd South in Draper, milepost 288. Disabled vehicle southbound I-15, 28 North in Lehigh, milepost 283. Crash westbound I-80. Actually, a friend of the program, I think, texted us about this one. There's a 4-car wreck, I-80 westbound near the Redwood Road exit. Thank you for sending that in. Also getting reports of voles. My mom's yard has been overrun by voles the last couple weeks. She's 83 and pissed. So if your yard's been overrun by a critter of some sort, you can text us about it. Sure, why not? 33986. Throughout July, save $500 on a new AC or $1,000 on a complete heating and cooling system from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96 to lock in your discount.
All right. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's easy to win the prize. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. What is the prize today?
Tickets to the biggest 80s event of the year, the Things Can Only Get Better tour. This is Howard Jones, Wang Chung, English Beat, and Modern English.
And I follow Richard Blade on social media, and he's been touring with them.
He's the host, I
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah, he's a disc
sort of
jockey,
the MC,
right?
yeah. And he's been taking pictures, and boy, it's a big show. Big show. All right. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play Beat Gina and get those tickets. 80s fans. All right, so we'll have that for you after these messages and a song. Okay, progressiveprimary.care. My wife just tried to make an appointment with another doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to see her until the end of August. Mm-hmm. But with Progressive Primary Care, that's not going to be a problem. Think of it like a healthcare membership. For one simple monthly fee, You can get unlimited access to your provider, personalized care, and transparent pricing. No insurance middleman, no surprise bills. You will pay a flat monthly membership of just $49 to $99, depending on your age. No copays, no hidden costs. Your membership includes comprehensive primary care, unlimited visits, and personalized wellness plan, which I had him do for me. Dr. Laws, who I'm talking about, did the wellness plan. Gave me, recipe ideas, diet, exercise plan, instead of just the doctor going, you need to lose weight. Dr. Law spells it out for you. Real access, same or next day appointments, longer visits, even the ability to text your doctor 24/7 instead of waiting on hold or calling only during office hours. Best of all, no long-term contract. You can cancel with just 30 days notice. So go to progressiveprimary.care. Progressive Primary Care, simple, accessible health care that works.
Join me.
There was a boy, a very strange enchanted boy.
There, I looked into the file here of the letters that Kyle Brown has been sending us, and it's been a year since he's been sending us weekly letters. And I looked at the oldest one, and Kyle was, he has ALS, but he was in St. George doing an Ironman and trying to get through it while suffering from ALS. But he was still active, and he was, he had problems, but he was struggling through them, and compare that with what I'm about to read you today. Kyle, if you don't know, is a longtime part of the program. He was a participant on the program ever since he was a kid. We learned that he has ALS, which is a fatal condition. It's been progressively getting worse, and this is the latest letter from Kyle Brown. There's a saying that pain is temporary and quitting lasts forever. The actual full quote is, pain is temporary. It may last a minute or an hour or a day or a year, but eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it lasts forever. That surrender, even the smallest act of giving up, stays with me. So when I feel like quitting, I ask myself, what would I rather live with? I've done hundreds of races in my life, between triathlons and bike races over a 26-year career. I quit very few of them, very few. And I regretted it afterwards and was angry with myself on the drive home. I remember bike racing so hard at times to keep up with the leaders that even my arms screamed out in pain. I've prayed for a car to hit me to take me out of my misery. The funny thing is, I could have stopped the misery myself if I just stopped pedaling. But talking with fellow racers afterwards, and the memories were well worth the suffering. Sometimes I think to myself, wow, I have Lou Gehrig's disease. I'll soon die from this. I'm that guy. I'm the other guy. I'm the statistic. That guy is me. And then I ask myself, well, how did I get here? And then I break into the song Once in a Lifetime by the Talking Heads in,
That's where my mind went.
This all actually happens. It's me, but in a way it's surreal. I'm watching it happen. I'm watching me dying from ALS. Oh, by the way, how do I make 22 round-trip plane flights over the last 18 months, including 2 to Hawaii, and never get COVID? Carrie flies once and catches it. I guess I'm just kind of lucky. We hired a hospice company that came by last week to assess the situation and start setting up here. And if you don't know what hospice care is, well, they provide comfort at the end of life stage. They help you die. So my humiliation now extends to strangers. Hospice is humiliating, but this is ALS. It's death. I know it's hard to fathom all of this from hearing these letters, since I remain at 100% mental capacity. My body's weak. I don't have the strength to brush my teeth or lift a utensil of food to my mouth. I'm a prisoner all alone inside here. Life doesn't really give me the option to control my pain anymore. In a way, I just want to stop pedaling so the misery stops. But it's more complicated than that. I have almost no control in life. I would urge all of you to keep pedaling, even when it hurts. I can promise you the pain will subside, and you'll have a story to tell. Love to you all. Cheers, Kyle. Look over there.
People are asking, and you may want to talk to Kyle about this. They would like to see all of these letters, like in a book.
I know Bill's been keeping.
I've got them all. I've got them all, and we'll figure out a good way to publish them somehow. Probably just maybe online. But
I bet. Well, no, I bet we could print it, and I bet people would pay for it, and maybe we could raise some money for ALS.
For ALS.
I bet there's something we could do.
I'll talk to Colleen about it and see what.
Yeah, I mean, our own Todd Newcomb, self-published author.
Yeah.
So we could talk to him about how to get something like that published.
Yeah, I didn't count them, but there are it's once a week for a year, so there's probably 50 of them, or right around 50 letters there. And it was interesting to just go back. I just went and found the oldest one I could find. Here, I probably can bring it up real quick here if we got a second.
Well, and even before that, we were talking to him on the phone.
Right. Let's see, this one, April 12th, 2022. I think that's about the oldest one. And let's see what it's. This is where Kyle's flying someplace by himself. His wife drops him off at the airport and tells him how to, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, make sure you do this.
But we were talking about this with him way before that.
Yeah. So the oldest letter is from the 12th of 2022, 12th of April 2022, and Kyle's flying by himself and riding his bike in southern Utah by himself, and anyway.
All right.
I'll talk to her and see what we can do.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny Ola, the manliest announcer in the game show world today.
Well.
Just ask Mrs. Ola if you don't think that's true. She'll tell you that one of the things that makes me manly is the fur on my chest.
Well.
And now, I'm going to reveal the amazing secret so you can have a hairy chest just like me. It's the power of psychokinesis.
Really?
Don't wait. Send me $10 right now, and your order revealing the secret of psychokinesis will be shipped at once, money back guaranteed. Stop dreaming about that hairy chest and real manly appearance, and do something about it. What I have to tell you will amaze and please you when you discover what can be done to make yourself into the guy you want to be. Hair will vary among individuals depending on physical factors and objectives. It is therefore impossible to ensure success for everyone. However, it is sold with a money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Send your $10 to me, Johnny Ola. Your order will be shipped at once. Send to Self-Improvement the Johnny Ola Way, Box 96, Virgin, Utah. Send me your money today.
Well.
And now, a man who doesn't need the Johnny Ola way because he all taught me everything I know about manliness. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're
So
welcome.
you can make hair grow just by thinking about
Thinking real hard.
If you think about it the right way, yes, you can.
Okay.
Did you saw that picture?
Yeah.
That was a graphic representation of how Mrs. Ola and I look.
it? She's focusing on your chest,
People-
and then hair grows.
People
there.
wonder what
Okay.
Johnny Ola looks like.
Like
There it
that's-
is,
oh,
right there.
Okay.
There you go.
That's me and Mrs. Ola.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Thinking real hard. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Looks like you'll be going up against Anthony today. Anthony, are you there?
I am, yes.
Okay, Anthony, let's toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Tails.
Let's see what happens here. It is heads. Terribly sorry.
Anthony, you're going to have to work for these tickets to the biggest 80s event of the year. Things can only get better toward July 29th at the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English.
All right. So hopefully you'll get those tickets, Anthony. But Gina, because she won the coin toss, she goes first. First question is for her to answer on her own, multiple choice pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Anthony, I hope you were paying attention to that question because I'll let you answer it. And if you answer it correctly, you'll steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. I've got leftover Die Hard trivia.
Okay.
All right. Gina.
I'm ready.
What is Harry Ellis doing in Holly's office when John arrives? Is it 1, snorting coke? Is it 2, opening all of the Christmas presents under the tree? Is it 3, stirring a big pot of homemade chili? Or 4, working on his Ronald Reagan impression?
He deserves what he gets, by the way, and he was snorting cocaine.
Very good.
That's a point for Gina. Now, Anthony.
Anthony, the password to the first vault lock, because, they were opening up all these vaults.
Right.
The password to the first vault lock is Akagi. What does Akagi mean? Is it 1, spaghetti? Is it 2, way too much cog? 3, diamond? Or 4, red castle?
3, diamond.
Diamond. Well,
Uh-oh.
terribly sorry. Nope.
It must be Red Castle, then.
Red Castle is correct.
That's 2 points for Gina, and Gina controls the question.
Oh, boy. What fake name did Hans give himself when interacting with John? Was it 1, Jack Gruber? Is it 2, Bill Clay? Is it 3, Axel Foley? Or 4, Booby?
It's Bill Clay.
Bill Clay is correct.
That's 3 points
Wow.
down and out. Anthony, you are skunked.
Wow. Just not even.
No.
Not even.
Not even close.
He's cowering. He's like, oh, no, are you one of them? He just...
Oh, that was
Congratulations,
Bill Clay.
Gina.
Yeah.
How'd you hear that? What a gracious thing.
That was very nice.
Congratulations.
so gracious. Even though I beat you, I'm going to give you these Things Can Only Get Better tour tickets anyway. How
This
about
has
that?
never happened before.
Oh.
You're too generous. Thank
All right.
you.
Hang
Enjoy
on the line,
yourself.
Anthony.
All right, listen, I've got to go. I was thinking about my growing hair, and I was thinking about a different place, and now I've got too much hair on my. Well, I've got to go.
Texter says, I think I just grew a few extra chest hairs just by listening to that pitch.
Yes.
Bet.
All right. Big Boy News now brought to you by.
Stay entertained this summer. Go to Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Locally owned and operated Haster Games, 6831 South State, or HasterGames.com.
And never, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Dave Kendall has died. Dave Kendall was the taste-making creator and former host of the long-running MTV music video show 120 Minutes, introducing alternative rock and underground music to a generation of fans in the 80s, 90s. He He was only 63.
Mhm.
His death was confirmed by MTV in an Instagram post, and by Matt Pinfield, a close friend who also hosted 120 Minutes. Neither provided information about the cause of death or location. In recent years, he'd been living in Bali, Indonesia. Originally from Britain, Mr. Kendall arrived in New York in November of 1984 on an exchange program through the London School of Economics. He soon dropped out and immersed himself in the vibrant local music scene, writing for the East Village Eye and the British publication Melody Maker. In 1986, he landed a job with MTV, which was introduced just 5 years earlier, but was already transforming pop culture, working as a writer for a brand new show. That show, Kendall told the hosts of the podcast, what a difference it makes. Last summer, it didn't have a name, but was expected to be 2 hours long. Debuting in March of 1986 with videos by Robin Hitchcock and Iggy Pop, 120 Minutes would go on to promote a vast array of rock, pop, and punk acts, working outside the glare of mainstream. In the show's early years, that meant artists like The Smiths, Kate Bush, Husker Du, Cocteau Twins, Dead Milkmen.
Yeah, we watched it all the time.
And Mr. Kendall wrote for the show, and then he later went on to host it, and had a nice career. With here's an interesting little anecdote. He joked with Trent Reznor, then the shy, brooding frontman of the little-known Nine Inch Nails. On Christmas morning, fake snow falling on their heads, he gallivanted around the streets of Tijuana, Mexico with John Lydon, and he interviewed members of Sonic Youth and Mudhoney at the Reading Festival in England. So he got to hang with the biggest and the best. Beaver County is just getting
pummeled.
Beaver County Early Warning Camera Network captured this was on Sunday, captured heavy flood waters flowing through the Beaver River Channel, and then the camera went offline. The footage captured depicts waters moving past the second camera 5 miles up Beaver Canyon. The first camera stream, which has shut down since it started on Wednesday, also saw heavy waters 8.5 miles up the canyon near the city's hydropower plants. Beaver City advised, please review the Beaver County flood zone evacuation map to determine if your home or property is located in potential evacuation areas. Knowing your zone ahead of time will help you prepare and respond quickly if an evacuation becomes necessary. Stay informed, be prepared. Beaver City Mayor Matt Robinson said, stay vigilant, check on your neighbors, make sure that you have a supply of drinking water, any infrastructure be impacted by the floodwaters. Do what you can to take action to protect your property as you see fit. Sign up for alerts with the Beaver County Sheriff's Office. Everyone stay ready. Flooding continues to affect the area. Residents are warned that they may have to evacuate at any time. Some video shows the damage that Braden Smith captured on his family farm. While the damage there only affected a few fences and their fields, Smith said that other parts of town, especially at the mouth of the canyon, have been hit much harder. We call it the Grove. It's just kind of a grove of houses and trees, everything that's right next to the river. It's really pretty, Smith said. That's probably 80 homes that have been hit. It is insane. I actually was talking to my dad when we left the area. I was like, you've never seen it like this, have you? And he said, no, and he's been around here for 60 years. All the Grove forced evacuation orders Sunday. Beaver County Sheriff's Office reported shelter for those displaced is available at Beaver County High School or Beaver High School. It's amazing. Yeah, they're being told don't drink the water due to contamination. Beaver will recover, said Mr. Smith. It'll take some time. It won't be tomorrow. Probably won't even be next year, but we will recover. Donald Trump, most GOP lawmakers had little to say about Trump's claims of election vulnerabilities in his speech last week.
Because they weren't true.
And his speech did not appear to move the needle on the voting restriction bill he is championing.
Nope.
As Trump wrapped up a primetime address in which he rattled off ominous, outlandish assertions about U.S. elections and vulnerabilities, he repeated his demand that Congress pass strict voting restrictions that have been stalled in the Senate. And I will remind you that bill is the one sponsored by our Senator Mike Lee. Let's hear it for him. There we go. I heard it for him right there. That plea, which Trump implied was the reason behind the Thursday night speech, appeared to have landed with a whimper among Republicans on Capitol Hill and in campaigns around the country. Most had little to say in its aftermath about an issue that Trump called among the most urgent facing the nation. That's because they all know that the voting is secure,
Yes.
that there is very little there's very little cheating in American elections.
And it's been audited and audited and audited.
Yeah.
And they haven't found hardly anything.
And the paperwork that he released actually proved the opposite of what he was saying. Russiagate was real.
Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullin said his agency will be going through state databases to review any cases of non-citizen voting.
Help me.
States say their elections are secure.
Help me understand this. Okay. I'm here in the country illegally.
You are?
What would compel me to risk going to vote and outing myself as being a not legal resident? Why would I go through that for my one vote to be?
There's a simple explanation for
What?
that, Gina. Most non-resident citizens like that are stupid.
I have yet to have anybody explain to me what would be the benefit of them even trying to vote.
Because George Soros gave you some money to do it.
Listen,
there's no benefit to it.
Listen to what Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullin says.
Uh-huh.
His agency will be going through state databases to review any cases of non-citizens voting or individuals voting under the name of a deceased person. And there will be consequences, potential fines for anybody found to be voting improperly. We will be proactively looking at early voting, and then after post-election, we will continue to scrub all of those that did vote.
They already look for that. The states already do. I would love for Markwayne Mullin or one of these people to explain to me why a illegal person would try to vote. What is the benefit there of doing that?
They're being put up to it. They're being put up to it by George Soros and people like that. Dark money, Gina. You ever heard of dark money?
Where do I get my hands on some of that dark money?
Yeah, why aren't we getting any?
I want some dark
Where's
money.
our Soros bucks?
Americans are feeling worse about the price of groceries than they were before the war with Iran began, according to a Washington Post poll. About 2/3 or 66% of Americans say they would describe the cost of groceries as, quote, unaffordable, up sharply from the 45% who said the same thing in February before the conflict started. Partisanship continues to play a big role in perceptions. Half of the Republicans saying groceries are affordable in the latest poll, compared with about 1/4 of the independents and Democrats. Income also matters, you think? Although even in households with income over $100,000, 56% groceries are unaffordable. That rises to 70% among households with incomes between $50,000 and $100,000, 82% if you've got an income below $50,000. Food prices have indeed risen this year, though inflation data does not show a sharp increase in grocery prices, but they have increased more than 18% since the beginning of 2022. And the rising energy and gasoline costs have weighed on consumers' budgets this year, making people wary of the economy and the continued inflation. Andy Burnham is now the new Prime Minister of England. He looks like a stand-up comedian to me. I don't know if we have a picture of him, but he succeeded Keir Starmer on a day when Britain's political turbulence gave way, at least temporarily, to smooth choreography. Buckingham Palace released a photo of Starmer and Burnham shaking hands. The ceremony, known as Kissing Hands,
That's the king.
marks the transfer. Yeah, that's the king, but that's Burnham on the left. That's him. And finally this. Carey Mulligan has been added to the cast of director Sarah Polley. Sarah Polley's directing a movie. This is great news. A film adaptation of one of the most depressive books I've ever read, The Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath's The Bell Jar.
Oh,
It's the feel-good hit of the summer.
And in a high-profile piece of packaging that also includes Billie Eilish, who is set to make her film acting debut in the project. Carey Mulligan, who's always excellent, described as an Oscar-winning and Emmy nominee, joined Sarah Polley, whose directing credits include Women Talking, on an adaptation of Plath's famed novel It has been reported that Mulligan will play Ms. Greenwood, the mother of Esther Greenwood, the protagonist Eilish is set to portray. On the production side, the film lists Plan B, Studio Canal, and Joy Coalition as producers.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
Well, we talked a lot about the soccer game, but not a lot about the halftime show at the game yesterday, which was weird. And soccer purists were just upset that it was happening at all.
Well, yeah, they don't have halftime.
Every comment I've seen about it says it was terrible.
So it was. Typically between halves, there's a 15-minute break. A quick, go get a drink of water, talk to your coach, and get back out there.
Okay.
This went double that long.
Oh.
You had Madonna, who couldn't walk in the boots she was wearing, and walking out with a couple of old soccer legends came out with that. The only good part about it I liked was the Muppets were playing Seven Nation Army, which I enjoyed that part of it. Justin Bieber came out and brought everybody down with a ballad and his acoustic guitar.
What the hell?
Was he good, at least?
I mean...
He was okay?
This is the Muppets.
Oh, and apparently Dr. Teeth wasn't there? How do you have the Electric Mayhem without Dr. Teeth?
I don't know. And you had Shakira... there's always a song of the World Cup, official song of the World Cup. And Shakira had the official song of the World Cup. And she had these adorable dancers. You've probably seen them on TikTok or Instagram, the Ghetto Kids of Uganda. They're
I've heard of them. I haven't seen them.
Super cute kids. They're great dancers. And she brought them out to dance, which I didn't mind that part of it. But... and there was a Ted Lasso moment, which was sort of funny, but there she is. By the way, she's 49 years old.
Really?
Look at, if you didn't watch it yesterday, just go watch a little clip of her performance. She has not aged a day.
Madonna's 103.
Yeah. Shakira looks amazing.
Shakira is amazing. All right.
And as far as conspiracy theories go, one of them that I love is fake Melania. I believe in fake Melania. I do. There were some people saying that fake Melania was at the World Cup, and I looked at the pictures, and that's the real. I know the difference between the real Melania and fake Melania.
And that was the real.
That was the real one.
Okay, all right, I believe you.
But I do believe in fake Melania.
Okay.
Let's see, weather.
I just got this, Gina. Fake Melania does not believe in you.
That's okay. Heat advisory in effect today, high of 100. 20% chance of showers tonight, and thunderstorms even possible, 74 for an overnight low. We keep those showers in the forecast potentially throughout the week. Looks like the best chance of them is Tuesday into Wednesday, where the chance goes up to 70% through there. Traffic, let me refresh this, see if anything new has happened in the last little bit. Crash northbound I-15 6 south in Spanish Fork. Northbound I-15 72nd south in Midvale. And a crash northbound I-15 143rd south. Someone else just texted and crash I-80 westbound at Redwood Road. Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
All right, we got some geek news for you after this, and just after 9 o'clock, it's the Boner Recap Game. Stand by.
Don't miss a single moment of the Radio from Hell.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! We join our elders as they pursue leads given them by Zone Leader Hansen. This episode finds elders Christiansen and Jensen trying to catch up to a rather well-known starship.
Captain, scanners show 2 small one-man craft closing fast.
Captain, they're hailing us.
Analysis, Mr. Spock.
Readings coming in now, sir. 2 single-occupant warp-capable 10-speed bikes.
Spock, enough with the details. Who are they?
There is a 99.7% probability they are LDS missionaries.
Mr. Sulu, go to red alert. Evasive maneuvers. Arm photon torpedoes.
Aye, Captain.
No good, Captain. They're still closing in on us. Mr. Sulu, ready phasers.
Phasers ready, sir.
Damn it, Jim, don't you think that Starfleet would disapprove of you blasting away at unarmed missionaries?
As much as I hate to agree with the so-called doctor, I believe his logic is sound on this matter.
Don't bite me, you pointy-eared half-breed.
Bones, that's enough. Report, Mr. Sulu.
While you and the others were bickering about our strategy, we were boarded by the missionaries.
Mr. Sulu, where are they now?
Turbo lift number 7 en route to the bridge.
Hi, my name is Elder Christiansen, and this is my companion, Elder Jensen. We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
We're here to ask you if you've ever heard of our church, and if so, would you like to know more?
Spock, what does the computer have on these Mormons?
Fascinating, Captain. Church founded in the 19th century, has grown steadily since, preach a belief system involving an eternal afterlife, and encourage their members to abstain from drugs, including caffeine, gambling, and sex outside of marriage.
Elder Christiansen, is this accurate?
Yep, the pointy-eared half-breed is fairly accurate.
No sex outside of marriage. My God, how barbaric. We wouldn't be able to fill an entire hour of TV time if I didn't stop to have sex with green, large-breasted women with blue hair every week.
It would cause some difficulties for the riders, Captain.
Spock, see if you can sneak around behind them and use the Vulcan nerve pinch on them.
Excuse me, elders, but you seem to have some lint on the shoulders of your dark suits. Let me be of assistance.
Quick, put them on their bikes and beam them into deep space.
Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
All right. If there's one trailer that you should watch today, I have it for you.
What is it?
And it's the only one. Now, it turns out that even Marvel isn't, crazy enough to sell tickets for a movie that doesn't have a trailer yet.
Okay.
Because the tickets for Doomsday goes on sale today.
So you got to see a little something.
So they dropped a trailer. Okay. Everybody thought that they were going to, because San Diego Comic-Con is this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
everybody thought that they would hold on to it and release it then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so they dropped it on us here. So it's the first trailer for the next big Mighty Marvel team up.
Something's coming.
In the trailer, Thor seems to be having a hard time convincing
something we may not be able to deter.
All the heroes
before this day is done.
Team up.
We shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
It's got a lot of action in it.
I've fought with many warriors in my time.
Thor, of course.
They were far stronger than all of us put together. And they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one.
There's the Wakandans.
Yeah. And even Thor is afraid of Doom.
Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles promise you nothing except this. If you return.
If.
You will return as brothers and sisters.
There's a great bit at the end where Thor tries to hammer Doom, and Doom stops him without any effort at all. But the best part...
We're going to need a miracle.
Yeah. The best part is Thor's walking along and he sees
It's not possible.
Steve Rogers. Yeah. And he knows it's Steve because Steve can pick up Thor's hammer. So you got Shang-Chi versus Gambit. You got Mystique facing off against Yelena Belova.
It's everybody.
Shuri and M'Baku are facing off against Namor for some reason. But
yeah, there's something fishy about that.
Yeah, it's you get it. It's huge. Also, for some reason, Professor X is there. Patrick Stewart.
I was going to say,
And-
are there?
and Ian McKellen.
Okay.
That's odd.
Were you not expecting that?
Well, no, we knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
We've seen little bits of this trailer, and photographed on people's phones
Yeah.
and all that because they showed it at a convention a while ago. But they've been giving us just teases here and there. But the tickets go on sale today. It will be in theaters December 18th. And, of course, you got Spider-Man coming up in a couple of weeks. Well, not this weekend, but next weekend. So, all right. There is a series of video games called Far Cry. And Deadline is reporting that Steve Buscemi has joined the cast. Now, the reason I'm interested in this is not just because of Steve Buscemi, but it is show run by Noah Hawley.
Oh.
The Far Cry television series at FX, currently undisclosed role for Steve Buscemi.
What is Far Cry?
It's a video game. That's the thing, is I tried to get a video game person to explain it to me and said, it's just like a shooter game kind of thing. But we don't know much about it except you had me at Noah Hawley.
Yeah.
Now, this is interesting. Another video game that they're making a TV series of, God of War. They are recasting the lead, Ryan Hurst, who was on Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yeah.
They got 4 episodes done.
Do you know which one he was on Sons of Anarchy?
I don't know, but there he is
Oh,
in his makeup and everything. But he tore his bicep while performing a stunt.
That you kind of need that.
Yeah. So, and the show, they said, has already been delayed long enough, so they are recasting the lead. And again, the only reason that I'm interested in this at all is because Ronald D. Moore is the showrunner.
He was Opie on Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, very quickly. It's a big deal. It may not sound like much to y'all, but it is a big deal. Marvel Comics is leaving New York.
Yeah, that's what I read that.
Packing up their
To go
offices.
where?
They're moving to Burbank,
L.A.
right next door to Marvel Studios.
Well, that makes sense.
So they told their staff, you've got a year here, and then if you want your job,
You got to go there.
move to the West Coast.
I'm kind of surprised it's taken this long, really. You'd think they'd want them all in the same spot.
DC did this a few years ago, and I guess it's been working for them because they're just dominating the comic book sales. But they've been there since the beginning, like 1939 in New York on 42nd Street. We went there, remember, Bill?
Yeah.
Let's see, and finally this, Spaceballs 2 is already making fun of the Mandalorian and Grogu. They've released a plot description.
Okay.
All right, now this is going to be lost on a lot of you, but the nerds will know. Somehow, Dark Helmet has returned. Now, that right alone is funny.
Yeah.
40 years after the events of the first Spaceballs, 50 years after the events of Star Wars A New Hope, and 1 year after the events of The Devil Wears Prada 2, the galaxy is once again under threat. A threat so evil, so unstoppable, so completely lacking in any original ideas, it has vowed to bring back the past, every last bit of it. With Lone Star in hiding, Queen Vespa on the throne, and the Schwartz stretched thinner than a franchise releasing TV episodes theatrically, the only hope for the galaxy is Vespa's undisciplined son, Prince Starburst, and a mysterious palace advisor named Destiny. Together they must find Lone Star, Yogurt, and any other iconic legacy characters fans are demanding before they discover the hard way that while some threats you can fight, the reboot is not one of them.
I'm here for it.
All right.
Baseballs, too. There you go. And I'm sure they'll have a big presentation this weekend at San Diego.
Whatever Mel Brooks does, I'm here for it.
All right, traffic.
Northbound I-15, 6 South in Spanish Fork, milepost 255. There's an accident there. Northbound I-15, 72nd South in Midvale. Northbound I-15, 143rd South in Draper. And let me check our message stream, see if anybody sent anything in. Nope, but you certainly can. Anytime you see something, let us know. And make sure it's safe for you to text 33986.
Traffic brought to you by...
Beat the heat before it gets worse. Aereo Home Services is your local whole home service provider for HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. Schedule now at aereohome.com.
All right. Let's see, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap Game. Easy to play, easy to win the prize. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you already know. If you were listening and forgot, or if you weren't listening, cheat. Go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, July 20, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. What is the prize today?
Tickets to see Dirty Heads and 311 August 8th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
All right, 311 Dirty Heads tickets at 877-602-9696. That is the number to call for the Boner Recap Game. We'll get to that after some messages and a song. Stand by. Salt mediation.
You know, divorce is hard enough, bad enough, difficult, emotional, without having to go through all of the divorce court proceedings, hire lawyers, go to court, all of that stuff. Well, with SALT mediation, you don't have to do that.
No.
Nobody plans on getting divorced, but when it happens, you've got to go to court. Or, no, you don't. You don't have to go to court. You go to SALT mediation.
You can save thousands of dollars by doing it this way.
Yeah, instead of a long, expensive fight with attorneys, you sit down with a neutral person, a mediator. You work through things quietly. With no anger, as best you can, and it's better for the kids as well, and it's cheaper. You can save thousands of dollars, as Gina said, and you can be divorced in as little as 45 days. You stay in control of the whole thing. There's not a judge looming over you. At SALT Mediation, will handle everything. So go to saltmediation.com for a free consultation.
At X96.
From hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
I don't know, you might know some of these. It's a list of 20 actors who refuse to work with each other, and it gives you some reasons about it.
Okay.
So here's the first one. Let's see if Gina. I'll read one of them, and you see if you know who this person. So Julia Roberts refuses to work with somebody.
Nick Nolte.
Absolutely correct.
How did you... What?
Nick Nolte and Julia Roberts worked on a 1994 film, I Love Trouble. They hated each other while working on the movie.
Wow.
When asked her opinion of Nolte in an interview with the New York Times, she said, "He can be charming and nice and also completely disgusting. I don't care for him." Number two, and again, Gina.
Okay.
I think maybe everybody knows this one.
All right.
Dwayne Johnson.
Doesn't want to work with Vin Diesel.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely. The reasons are not precisely clear, but Dwayne Johnson has publicly clarified that he does not care for Vin Diesel and does not want to work with him.
Feeling Vin is a jerk.
Number three, Bill Murray.
Who doesn't he want
Well,
to
just
work
about
with?
just about anybody probably. No, but who? Let's see. Now
Bill
this,
Murray doesn't want to work with.
Chevy Chase?
Now hang on.
Oh.
'Cause, yeah, they don't get along.
Well, this is mutual, I think. I was going to say maybe this person doesn't want to work with Bill Murray, but I think it's mutual. No other guesses?
Other than Chevy, no.
Well, according to rumors, while working on Charlie's Angels, Bill Murray
Oh,
criticized
yes.
Lucy Liu's
Lucy
acting,
Liu.
and she did not care for that.
Yeah. Lucy Liu,
They got
yeah.
into a big fight and had to be separated by the crew. Number 4. Now, I don't even know who one of these people is, so Lena Headey.
Lena Headley.
No, there's no L in it.
Headey?
Everybody makes
Oh.
that mistake. I made that mistake.
Okay.
When I introduced her once, I made that mistake. And she said, it's Headey.
Headley.
It's somebody named Jerome Flynn.
Jerome Flynn?
They got into a fight on
Okay,
Game of Thrones.
Whatever.
Alec
Oh,
Baldwin.
he's the sweary guy, the sweary fighting guy.
That doesn't help.
The sweary fighting guy.
There was-
Oh, Braun.
Yes.
Braun.
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 The sweary fighting
Yeah.
guy.
Alec Baldwin.
A lot
Any
of
guess?
people.
A lot of people
probably.
don't like him, yeah.
This is a particular one.
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
When they were doing a Broadway play, Alec Baldwin was attacked by Shia LaBeouf for not memorizing his lines.
I can see that too.
He then asked the production to let him quit. Baldwin did, and they instead chose to fire LaBeouf.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sylvester Stallone doesn't want to work with somebody.
He's mad at. Just lately, he's mad at the producer of Rocky IV.
These people he got into a fist fight with this person while on the set of The Lords of Flatbush.
Oh.
A long time ago.
Fonzie?
Richard Gere.
Oh, he doesn't like Gere?
Yeah, they got into a fist fight. Now, it doesn't say why, and that nobody knows quite sure. George Clooney.
Jim Clumby?
Does
Who would
not.
Clooney not want to work with?
He just doesn't want to work with this people at all. And he has a good reason.
Okay.
Russell Crowe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Russell
Yeah.
Crowe picked a fight with me. He picked a fight with me for no reason at all, and he put out this thing saying George Clooney, Harrison Ford, and Robert De Niro are sellouts. Clooney shared in an interview with Esquire that the actors have not worked together in a movie ever since that happened. Number 8. Well, James Franco, I don't know. Yeah,
Nobody gets along.
Yeah, nobody likes James Franco
move on.
anymore.
This is an interesting one. Wesley Snipes.
Snipes. Snipes does not
The
want to work
government.
with.
He doesn't want to work with the government.
Exactly, the IRS.
It's the other person who doesn't want to work.
Doesn't
with
want to work with
Wesley
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. They did a movie together.
Which movie?
A Blade movie, I'll bet.
Mm-hmm. Blade Trinity. It's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds does not want to work with Snipes.
He will not work with Wesley Snipes ever again, he said.
I can see that.
According to the crew, Snipes was constantly chilling out during the shooting process, and Ryan had to work mostly with his stunt double.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, this is too bad because I feel bad for... Now, this is Kevin Smith.
You feel bad for Kevin Smith?
No, I feel bad for the other person.
So Kevin Smith won't work with, or this other person won't work with Kevin Smith?
Kevin Smith called this person a bunch of names.
Oh.
This person is not capable of responding any longer.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
It
called...
was the movie Cop Out.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bruce Willis was very
criticized
difficult.
He criticized his attitude, calling him the unhappiest, most bitter, and meanest emo bitch I'd ever met on any job. He has since apologized, by the way, for his comments. And Bruce Willis, I was just reading something about him yesterday. He is just he's
really gone downhill.
Yeah, he's not well at all. He has aphasia. He can't talk anymore.
Yeah.
And that's why he's been doing all of these direct-to-video things.
Seems like people were taking advantage of him and his
You have one
condition.
more?
I do. I had to click on another link though because for some reason it cut
One
off.
more. We'll end on it.
Here, well, it says there. Oh no, there isn't another one.
Oh, that's it?
It's 20. I thought it was going to be 20 couples. It's just
20 people.
That's 20 people.
So 10 total.
So I think I did all of them. Let's see. I did skip one, didn't I? No, I did them all.
All right.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Shakira has a rooster in Farmington. She would like everyone to know that is in Farmington.
Farmington. Well, that just makes sense. Farm, rooster. Yeah.
I saw so I mentioned earlier that I went to the symphony on Saturday night up at Deer Valley and saw Beethoven's Ninth, which I believe was his last symphony. And he was completely deaf when he did it.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife looked up a little history of this, and he wanted to conduct it, but everybody said you can't conduct it. You're deaf, but he insisted that he was going to conduct it, and so there are accounts of him like being way off the count and.
Nobody tell him.
And at some points he would be lying on the stage, waving his arms wildly, and he was just crazed. It was like, and I just wonder. I don't think anybody's ever done a movie that I know of
Beethoven
about other than the dog movie of just how nuts Beethoven was, and what a show off. I mean, God, that music is so. A lot of it is. You listen to it, and then something happens, and you go, "He's just showing off." There's a part at the end of where the chorus, the Ode to Joy, comes out, and so they had a whole choir there, and there are these two, like a tenor and a countertenor, and then these two women, an alto and a contralto or something like that, and they're just like yelling at each other. I mean, it's just
singing,
in a singing way, but it's atonal and weird. And my wife read about that part, and she said it's so hard to sing those parts because they're written in such a way that it's just
not a natural.
It's just very unnatural. It's very hard for singers to do that. But man, it was just a great experience going to.
Was there a swelling in your bosom? Isn't that what happens when?
I don't. It's there was a long time ago, but I had it removed.
He's taking medicine for that now.
Yeah, and the chemo helps. What's that? Huh?
Boner recap. We need to do that. I have these tickets to give away.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What's the prize?
X96 welcomes Dirty Heads and 311 August 8th to Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater.
Who do we have?
Rob is here.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, good morning.
What are you doing? You're driving?
Pulled over. I'm sitting in my car, hoping that I would get picked for Boner of the Day.
Well, you were, and a good thing too that you pulled over. I'm glad you did.
Yes.
And what's the prize again?
Dirty Heads 311 tickets.
Yes, and 311. That'll be a good show. So, Rob, did you hear the Boner candidates earlier today?
I did.
Okay. I'm going to read them, and you tell me which one was the winner. Should be pretty easy. Boner candidate number 1, the truth about that Charlie Kirk statue is it's just ugly. And if you guys don't believe me, go look at a picture of it. It's just the New York sculptor who did it is furious because he spent $100,000 of his own money to build this statue of Charlie Kirk, and nobody wants to buy it. And he thinks it's for political reasons. I'm telling you, nobody wants to buy it. There it is. That's the ones. Isn't that awful?
Yeah, not a good statue.
Yeah. That was Boner candidate number 1. He can't sell the statue. Boner candidate number 2, he has close ties to neo-Nazi white nationalists. As a matter of fact, his daughter's married to one. This is a Republican Senate candidate in Georgia, Mike Collins. He has built a national profile as a combative, Trump-aligned online provocateur. However, he insists that he is not anti-Semitic and he does not associate with right-wing figures, although his daughter is married to a guy named David Allen Shear, who's a pro-white nationalist social media influencer with a track record of sharing anti-Semitic material and Nazi imagery. And that guy and his daughter live in a garage right next to Mike Collins' house. And Boner candidate number 3, well, the man loves his Mountain Dew. This is a guy in Kansas City. He was discovered in a porta potty. I mean, they opened the door and his head was sticking up out of the. And they They had to cut him out of there. So what are you doing? He said, I dropped a bottle of Mountain Dew down there last night and I came back to find it. Okay, those were the 3 candidates. Rob, who was the winner?
I heard the boners. I did not hear the winners. I'm going to have to wing it. I'm going to say number 2.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was close.
That was a good guess, Rob. You did it right. Congratulations. You're going to go see Dirty Heads and 311. Katie will tell you what you need to do next, so don't start driving yet.
Hang on.
Talk to Katie for a second.
A movie about Beethoven, Immortal Beloved.
Yes.
Oh, I have heard of that movie.
Gary Oldman plays Beethoven.
I've got to see that. He must be crazed. It's just
looking at some pictures of it, and he does kind of look crazed.
Immortal Beloved. I'll look that up.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's see, 9:15. We'll take a break, short break, and then we'll get to some big boy news and opinion window. Right after these, stand by. Zero Res.
You know what I did yesterday?
I don't know. What did you do yesterday?
I went on to ZeroRes.com. Super easy. You just put your zip code in, and it gets you to the Zero Res location closest to you. Just make an appointment right online. I was just looking around. I've got 2 big, hairy dogs, and that means I need my carpets cleaned probably more often than I do, and I'm going to get it done. And I told my husband, I said, I got a hold of Zero Res. They're coming. And he said, are you going to take advantage of that special I heard you talking about? I said, yeah, the 3 rooms of carpet clean for just $139. They're going to come in and take care of that. They're going to bring their patented technology with them when they come. They'll get my carpets and yours when you call them cleaned the right way without the use of sticky soaps, harsh chemicals, stays cleaner longer, safe for kids and pets, with fast dry times. Unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpets dry in hours, not days. So you can do what I did. Go to ZeroRes.com to schedule, or you can call them 866-0RES. It's spelled the same forwards or backwards, Zero Res.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Today we find our elders roaming a desolate, uncharted, dark, smelly planet, looking for someone or something to convert. It is sometime between breakfast and lunch.
Oh, man, I don't feel so well.
I warned you against eating eggs you found in the middle of nowhere on a planet that isn't even on the map.
But I was hungry. Besides, they were tasty.
Well, if you don't feel well now, you have no one to blame but yourself. Come on, we're falling behind schedule.
How can we have a schedule on a planet with nothing on it?
We won't know if this planet is uninhabited until we explore some more of it. Come on, let's go.
What the flip? Lehigh, help!
Ew! Butch, it looks like your breakfast isn't setting well with you. What the heck is that? Looks like the planet is inhabited after all.
Get it off me!
Stand back. I'll take care of it.
Oh, hi, ma'am. Who are you? And why in heaven's name are you pointing what appears to be a flamethrower at my companion?
Name's Ripley. Lieutenant Ripley, and I'm about to torch that little critter before it gets a chance to make a run for it.
Hi, my name is Newt.
Well, it's nice to meet you both. I'm Elder Christiansen, and this is Elder Jensen.
Hi.
We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
We were wondering if you'd ever heard of our church, and if so, if you'd like to learn more.
Enough with the chit-chat. I need to kill that monster before it grows any bigger and has a chance to fight back. Now, Lehigh, wasn't it? If you would just stand back a bit so I can get a clear shot at your friend's chest.
What?
I will do no such thing. All that little critter has done is ruined a perfectly good suit for Mr. Mac, and as long as there's a chance in heck of converting either it or its mother, we would prefer that you leave it be.
Do what you have to do. God knows I will.
Look out, Butch!
Burn, you bastard, burn. Sorry, I meant the alien thing, not your companion.
Butch, you okay? Butch, speak to me. Is this the end of Butch? Will Lehigh take a shot at converting the alien queen despite the char-broiling of one of her offspring by Lieutenant Ripley? Will Newt get to say anything else in this episode? Tune in next time to hear...
Say, Lehigh, you know, these things aren't half bad cooked, you know. Hey, has anybody got any Tabasco sauce?
In the next titty-twisting episode of Space Elders!
All right, 9:20. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Box Elder County is being asked to take on the risks of the massive Stratos Data Center while the developer gets special treatment. Stewardship Utah is working to stop the project because decisions this big should include the people who live here. Learn more at stewardshiputah.org/X96.
And never, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey delivered a massive opening weekend, earning $124.5 million domestically and $264.1 million globally. Nolan's biggest worldwide debut ever. The film, starring Matt Damon as Odysseus, alongside an all-star cast including Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Anne Hathaway, surpassed The Dark Knight Rises as Nolan's top domestic opener since 2012. Shot entirely on IMAX cameras, the film holds a 95% Rotten Tomatoes score. Moana landed in a very distant second with 19 million. Minions and Monsters tied with Toy Story 5 for third place, each film bringing in 14.8 million. Evil Dead Burn rounded out the top 5 with 5 million.
Yeah, the Clanosphere has been trying to, torpedo this whole
It's woke
movie
or whatever.
because it's woke trash. Didn't work.
I think it's too good. Like I think it's MAGA proof. I think it's too good. They can't. Why they would like to take it down, I don't know. But
there are more of us, and they're just loud.
Yeah.
Utah Transportation. There's a new train that's coming online. It's a FLIRT model under construction for the Texas Rail line in North Texas. That's what it looks like. But that train, that one that looks similar to that, you might be standing in front watching your train pull into the station, a completely different design. If it all pans out the way Utah wants, that new train would recently have rolled out of a factory on Salt Lake City's west side. Right now, Stadler, the Swiss company that operates this train building plant here in Salt Lake, they're a Swiss company, and they plan to build at least 10 diesel-powered trains for use on the commuter rail line. A committee determined that Stadler's bid provided the best value to the state, but they build trains for people all over the world. And one of the places they build them is here in Salt Lake on the west side. And I think it'd be I just really would like to see, and it'll never happen in my lifetime, but the Japanese, like you were talking about, the bullet train and that kind of stuff.
Worked so well.
Yeah,
so easy to get around.
Some guys go to bars, a favorite fishing spot, or they hire adult entertainment. There are bachelor parties, but not the 1975 singer Maddie Healy. According to video posted by fans, the lead singer of the English rock band got gassed up for his upcoming wedding to his fiancée model Gabriette Bechtel by hopping on the mic with the 1975 cover band called 9075 and sang the group's songs with the cover band. Odd. Rolling Stone UK reported that Maddie Healy hired the band for the party in Malibu, California, in which he can be seen hopping around to the strains of The Sound from his band's 2016 sophomore album, I Like It When You Sleep, for You Are So Beautiful, Yet So Unaware of It. At one point, Maddie Healy called the cover band's lookalike singer to jump on stage with him, and the doppelganger busting some moves while pointing to Maddie Healy and encouraging the folks on the dance floor to sing along. Maddie Healy gave his twin a spin around. That's kind of fun, I guess. He obviously doesn't feel threatened by the cover band. A beloved female bald eagle, missing for several days at California's Big Bear Lake, is believed to have been found alive but injured after a fight with other birds, according to the advocacy group that operates a live viral nest cam. Friends of Bear Valley said on Facebook on Sunday that observers first spotted the eagle on the ground last Thursday, then witnessed it involved in a short ground altercation with two other sub-adult eagles. Cell phone video confirmed the adult was able to fend off the other eagles by turning over and using its talons, but it was unable to fly away. An eagle called Jackie, the mother of two young chicks, had not been seen on the group's cameras for a number of days, it said. A statement added that it was not immediately certain that the injured Burton, rescued by San Dimas Raptor Rescue, a division of L.A. County Parks and Recreation, was the same eagle. We don't know for sure who this eagle is.
Well, just ask her.
We do not have confirmation of its sex, but they know that the eagle is injured, and they're nursing it back to health.
Jackie doesn't strike me as an eagle name.
No. American football remains the nation's top sport by a wide margin. Surveying 1,099 U.S. adults, researchers asked participants to choose between 5 major sports in head-to-head matchups. Football topped every pairing.
If you're wondering if the United States is ever going to do better than they did this year in the World Cup, probably not. Because all of those other nations, their top athletes play soccer.
65.
But here, If you picture in the NFL, every wide receiver, every running back on every professional NFL team, they would all be playing soccer if they were somewhere else.
65% preferred it over basketball, 69% over baseball, 71% over soccer, and 76% over ice hockey. Basketball narrowly edged baseball overall, 52-48, while soccer beat hockey 54-46. Preferences varied by demographic groups. Black Americans heavily favored basketball after football. Hispanic Americans leaned towards soccer. White Americans showed a strong affinity for baseball. Age also played a role, with younger adults preferring soccer, older adults favoring baseball. Overall, 57% of Americans report being at least somewhat interested in some sport. That would probably be me. I'm somewhat interested, a little bit interested in most of them, but not a lot.
If you happen upon it, you'll watch it a little bit.
Yeah. English speakers may be sleeping on diaphanous. This is interesting. The language learning app Babbel asked 1,500 members of the Poetry Society of America to pick the most beautiful word in English, tapping into a short list from the 100 most beautiful words in English by linguist Robert Beard. In the London Times. Here are the top 10 most beautiful words, according to these members of the Poetry Society of America. Number 10, eloquent. It's a lovely word if you think about it. Number 9, love. Number 8, effervescence. Number 7, epiphany. Number 6, lithe. Number 5, I don't know this word, I don't think. Susurrus.
Spell it.
Susurrous. Susurrus? Susurrus. I don't know. Number 4, halcyon. Number 4, mellifluous. Number 2, ethereal. And number 1, the most beautiful word in the English language, diaphanous.
Ooh. Susurrus is a whisper.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I've never heard that before either.
It means a word meaning hum or whisper.
All right.
So there you go. And let's
diaphanous.
See. Diaphanous. Do you have a favorite word? A word that you just like the sound of it?
Yeah, but I can't say it on the air.
Well, a word I've always liked, I just love the word cudgel. I took my cudgel and beat him about the head.
You have a cudgel, don't you?
I do have a cudgel.
All right. Weather.
Heat advisories in effect today. Hot. 100 degrees expected for a high today. Overnight low 74. 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. We maintain that throughout the week, but it looks like the best chance of seeing some is Tuesday into Wednesday. 50 to 70% chance of thunderstorms.
I'm hot!
Yeah, I know. I
can't do anything about it.
So I'm sorry. I don't.
Can't help.
I'm done with it too. I was actually apologizing to my dogs last night. I'm sorry.
Nobody else to talk to?
It's just too.
I'm hot!
We can't go out. It's too hot.
I'm hungry. I'm tired.
Let's see. Traffic we have. Let's see. A crash northbound I-15 Point of the Mountain. Left shoulder affected there. Crash northbound I-15 6 South down to Spanish Fork. Right shoulder. Disabled vehicle northbound I-15 72nd South in Midvale. And let's see. People want to talk words. So maybe that's an expo. We'll have to see.
Do you have a favorite word?
Do you have a favorite word? Hang on to it. Don't tell us now. We might use it for an expo.
Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Summer is here. So are the savings now through July 26th. Get up to $200 off select Michelin and BF Goodrich tires at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
It's the Utah Word of the Day.
From what year? Do you have any idea?
94.
1994.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we go.
Today, we examine another group of words used by most Utahns called L words, or words that end in ELL.
Oh, yeah.
And to help you with today's lesson, each time an L word is used in the following dialogue, a bell will sound. Imagine, if you will, our two friends, LeVar and LeGrand, together in LeVar's trailer house. The TV is on. A conversation ensues. Again, these are L words.
I love this TV show.
Yeah.
I am so glad that someone is showing the reruns of McKell's Navy.
Me too. You know, I would just love to set sail with McKell myself. Hey, you remember the one when the wacky crew of PT Boat 73 tried to save that beached well?
Oh, yeah. They had a hard time because of this big storm.
Yeah.
Gale force winds and hail stones the size of golf balls.
Yeah.
But they saved that well anyway. McKell did not fell.
Well, no thanks to Gruber. Yeah, that was quite a tell, though. Hey, listen, give me some of them snacks, would you? I'm hungry.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
What?
Trell mix.
Yeah.
You're not going to like this, LeGrand, but Trell mix makes me thirsty for just one thing.
You're not going to be drinking beer in front of me, are you, LeVar?
Oh, no. I'm going to have me a glass of L.
L is beer?
Yeah, but this is pretty mild. It's that Pell L from Squatters. It's so mild I can drink a whole bucket of it.
You'd get drunk if you drunk a whole Pell of Pell L. Then you'd get throwed in jail. And I'd have to bail you out. Oh, hey, looky here what I got in the mail. It's a flyer from Deseret Book. It says here that Dan Quell is coming to town to sign copies of his new book.
Boy, the liberals sure rode Bush and Quell out of Washington on a rel.
Sure did.
They fought tooth and nail, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Hey, I hear that this new book of his really lifts the veil of secrecy about Washington life and what really went on. You know, I'd like to see him. What Deseret Book is he at?
Well, the one by that big jewelry store.
Big jewelry store. You mean Morgan's Jewelers?
Nope. Zell's.
There you go.
That's back when we had this theory that we would beat you over the head with comedy. You know, the way to get you to laugh was to beat you over the head with comedy.
Why didn't we ever learn to edit?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. Also, now, you were shouting, this sucks.
Mhm.
I got to tell you, though, out of all of the Utah Word of the Days, that was the best one.
It was one of the,
Really?
Yeah. That was one of the better ones.
In my opinion, I think that was the best one. Whenever someone says, what's the quintessential episode, I say that one. All right, 9:34.
I got a couple of things here. First of all, I got something interesting I found out about Costco, and then I have a postcard of interest and an email of interest.
Oh, all kinds of things.
So the thing I learned about Costco on Saturday, it's really busy on a Saturday, and I was surprised that I got lucky. I pulled into the parking lot and found a spot immediately. That's
never
unusual.
happens.
Yeah, I know, that's really unusual. And it was crowded, very crowded, a lot of people. But, you know, people are generally pretty good-spirited there. You know, I mean, they don't seem to customers don't seem to get impatient with each other very much. But I didn't know where the coffee was. They move things sometimes. And so I asked an employee, where's the coffee? And the guy said, 413. Oh, let me check that for you. And he pulls out his phone, and there's a list of all these products, and there's one that says coffee, and then it said, yep, 413 next to it. I went, oh, okay, thanks, great. And then a little later, I thought, why don't I have that? And I can just look it up, you know? And so I asked another employee about that. Why can we get that list? And the employee said, no. And I said, why not? Why can't I get it? He said, because you can't. I said, why not? He says, because we like you wandering around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I went, oh, makes perfect sense. We like you wandering around.
But
you might buy, and I did. I bought something extra because I was
Exactly.
wandering around.
Because I I don't go to Costco enough to know, oh, okay, this thing that I always get is always
Right
here.
And they move
I
them, too,
always
so-
have to wander around.
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons that, the milk is at the back of the store.
Yeah.
They want
Yeah.
you to walk through the store
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to get the milk, and then you'll pick up something else on the way out.
All right, now a postcard of interest, and I think Katie has a picture of it.
Oh, hang on.
Postcard
of interest.
It says, greetings. Isn't that a lovely picture?
Mm-hmm.
It says, greetings, Hermiston, Oregon, watermelon capital of the world.
Capital of the world?
So sorry that Gina missed out on hers at the restaurant,
Mhm.
but Hermiston has all that she could ever hope to eat.
Really?
X96 Radio from Hell. I love X96 Radio from Hell. Doesn't say who it's from, but sent that lovely postcard. Hermiston, Oregon, the watermelon capital of the
So
world.
I went to a restaurant a week or so ago where they had a special of cut up watermelon with tahini on it.
And that's what she's talking about.
And I was excited about it, and they never brought it to the table. But last night,
Yes.
we went to Manoli's, and their dessert, their gelato of the day was a watermelon sorbetto with tahini sprinkled on the top of it.
That sounds good.
It was wonderful.
And now an email of interest.
Email of interest.
Now, I should have let Katie know about this because there's a picture that kind of goes along with it, but we'll pass this along. Hello, Carrie, Bill, and Gina. I'm wondering if you might feel comfortable sharing my fundraiser. The fundraiser is to help bunnies whose family needed to flee to safety for immigration reasons. This family put themselves at risk getting their bunnies safely to me while they were fleeing the country.
Wow.
Jeez.
Although I retired from active rescue in 2021, I am temporarily stepping out of retirement for those bunnies. They are family. I follow a vegan, healthy lifestyle and believe all animals deserve the world. My precious bunnies are rescues. We are a family. I've been reaching out widely to everyone I can think of for help to add awareness to this issue. This is from Rebecca and the Bunnies.
That's a good band name, too.
And there is an email and a cell phone number here, which if you are interested in perhaps helping rescue these bunnies or finding out if you can, get them from this woman, Rebecca, we'll just leave this with Katie, and you can call 877-602-9696, and Katie can pass along the information. I don't feel real comfortable about giving out her number over the air. It says, P.S. A Radio from Hell, longtime listener since the mid-'90s. I stand with Gina on her cheese option.
Oh, God bless you.
All cheese is super gross. And things that must go. Pets losing their families and homes because of immigration raids. So please donate. I guess you could just look at this up. Bunnies on the Move.
Bunnies on the move.
Bunnies on the Move. There's a GoFundMe. Rebecca Clausen is this woman's name. Yeah, if you go to GoFundMe and Bunnies on the Move, support the moving costs. They've raised over $1,000, so that's good.
That is good.
How many bunnies does she say?
It doesn't say in the email. Let's see if it says here in the GoFundMe.
Too many bunnies.
Too many bunnies.
I used to have a bunny. His name was Crisco.
I've had a couple of bunnies, and they're not great pets. They're sort of disinterested in you.
But some people want that in a pet. They don't ask too much of me, pet.
Oh, these are really, oh my God, those are cute bunnies. Although the one bunny we had, Blackberry, the one with the dental problems, you remember that whole story?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His teeth were like growing inside of his,
Yeah.
and they wanted
wouldn't stop growing?
Yeah, and they wanted to put him down, but and then we spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, keeping him healthy. But he sort of seemed to like he liked it okay. He'd jump up on the couch sometimes.
Well, down on the farm, we weren't allowed to name the animals.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea. If it's animals for food, you should not name your food.
Yep. I'm going to call him Bugs. No, you're not.
No. Doesn't work.
Don't.
All right. Anyway. anyway, there it is. Bunnies on the move.
Bunnies on the move. All right. Well, we will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up, UtahAdvocates.com.
Well, I think these bunnies need an advocate.
Could be.
But if you've been in an accident and you don't know where to turn, I'll tell you where to turn. The Advocates. If you're injured in an accident, the last thing you want to have to do is worry about the insurance and dealing with all of that. Let the Advocates do it for you. Call them, 801-355-5550. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if this accident was not your fault, then the Advocates will advocate for you. And they don't charge you for the phone call. They don't charge you for any of the work they do to recover insurance money that you need to cover your medical bills. Maybe you're missing work because, to cover that. And, of course, repairs on your vehicle. So if you've been injured in an accident while jogging or driving or biking or whatever it is, it's the Advocates. 801-355-5550 or UtahAdvocates.com.
Join me.
Well, it's time to play along with America's favorite game show. Beat Gina. Yes, Gina is loose as a goose and primed like a pump to beat the stuffing out of TV critic Bill Frost, playing on behalf of some unlucky contestant. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola. Itchy, swollen, sore, pains in the bum. You might have hemorrhoids. If you're experiencing these unpleasant symptoms, you're not alone. As a matter of fact, 1 in 2 radio announcers have experienced hemorrhoids at some point in their lifetime. So when hemorrhoids strike, you want pain relief that acts fast and brings long-lasting relief. New Anusol Plus has an added anesthetic to provide extra relief from pain and itching when you need it most. So when you feel that burning, itching irritation, get the #1 doctor-recommended brand of hemorrhoid relief, Anusol Plus, available in suppository form or convenient soothing ointment. And now, try new Anusol cleaning wipes. Ask for it by name. Anusol Plus, available at pharmacies everywhere. And now, he too acts fast and brings long-lasting relief. He's your host, the internationally acclaimed Kerry Jackson.
When I see that product on the shelf, I don't feel like
it's not Anusol.
It's not.
It is Anusol.
Anusol. That
Not
might have been a
Anusol.
marketing problem there, but anyway. Thank you for being here, Bill Frost, to play on behalf of David Cooley. So,
all right,
you are David. You are playing for David.
Okay.
And if you beat Gina at these multiple-choice pop culture trivia questions, for David, you will win
tickets to Fork Fest in American Fork on June 16th and 17th. See dozens of bands, including Utah's own The Aces. You can find out more about this show at x96.com.
All right. We need to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you an advantage in the game, Bill. Heads or tails, please?
Tails.
All right. Coin toss app says tails.
All
As
right.
you can see.
Oh, man.
Barry, that means Bill Frost goes first. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. First question for Bill. If you get it correctly, you get the point for David. If not, I'll allow Gina to answer the question correctly and steal the point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you has 3 points. We'll start off with some Star Wars trivia. Leftover Star Wars trivia.
Okay.
Bill, in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, 2005, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker lead a mission to rescue which kidnapped character?
Okay.
Is it 1, Princess Peach, 2, Padme, 3, the Lindbergh baby, or 4, Palpatine?
2.
Padme? Terribly sorry.
Oh, Gina, your chance to steal.
Not really up on the prequels.
Palpatine?
Palpatine.
All right, it's 1-0.
Question mark? My answers usually have a question mark.
Which is just
Silly.
Yeah.
All right, it's 1-0, and Gina controls the question.
Yes.
Gina, I'm going to make this even harder for you.
Why?
Because all of these characters are real.
Oh, okay.
It just demonstrates how terrible Star Wars names are.
Okay.
All right. What was the lizard creature that Obi-Wan Kenobi rides in Star Wars: The Clone Wars?
Jeez, okay.
What is the lizard creature?
All right.
Was it a Kerkordian named Worm Loathsome? Was it 2, a Varactyl named Boga? Was it 3, a Kowakian named Salacious Crumb? Or 4, a Balasar named Elon Sleazebagano?
Those are not all real.
Those are real Star Wars characters.
2.
Yes, a Varactyl named Boga.
It's 2-0, Bill.
I don't know how she did
Wow.
You're going to have to dig to get this
Beating
one.
Gina is a hard thing to do, Bill Frost.
Apparently so.
Moving away from Star Wars trivia to Billy Joel trivia. Bill?
Yes.
What genre was the band that Billy Joel was in briefly in 1969? What genre of band? Was it 1, heavy metal, 2, opera, 3, folktronica, or 4, German reggae?
Oh, wow. What was the first 2 again?
Don't know why you won't consider folktronica, but anyway. Heavy metal or opera?
I'm going to say opera.
No.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Man, I'm sucking.
Gina.
Bill Frost, I'm disappointed in you.
I don't think Tronica became a thing until the 90s.
So then it must be heavy metal.
It is heavy metal.
And Gina wins the game handily.
Wow, that was fast.
That was, well, we didn't want to keep you, Bill.
We know we got your real job. That you gotta go
Now
to,
I
but-
need to know what that band was.
I think you need to do a deep dive on
Yes.
Billy Joel's heavy metal band.
Would not have thought that.
Look it up.
I'm feeling bad for who? Who am I feeling bad for?
It's Dave Cooley.
Dave
Oh,
Cooley.
Dave has requested that my voice be on his home answering machine.
Dave, I feel bad for you. So even though Bill Frost lost for you, you are going to get those tickets to see the Aces at Fork Fest anyway.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Bill Frost.
Thank you, Bill, for filling in. Listen, I got to go and check on. I've got a trash pile burning, and I don't want to get out of hand.
All right. Wheatus.
We were talking about bunnies.
Bunnies.
And it reminded me that I had a bunny as a pet once.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Crisco.
How did you come by a bunny?
Let me tell you. So in high school, and I don't know why my family did this. I now realize I need to ask them why they did this.
Okay.
But for some reason, they thought it would be funny to tie me up, like with rope, like hands like this.
What?
Tie me up and put Crisco in my hair and
No.
all over my face.
You mean your whole family?
Yeah, parents, siblings.
What?
Crisco all over my face and in my hair, put me in the back of the car and drove me over to my boyfriend's house and placed me on the front doorstep and rang the doorbell. Like maybe it was April Fool's Day or something. I can't remember that part of it. Rang the doorbell.
If Family Services had found out about that, you would have no longer been with them.
My boyfriend opens the door.
And there you are.
And there I am, tied up.
Hogtied.
With Crisco in my hair and all over my face.
This is to discourage you from having sex.
Maybe. And so, maybe it was April Fool's Day, because then for Easter, which is around that same time, that same boyfriend gave me a bunny for Easter as a pet.
Oh, jeez.
And it was a white bunny, which is the color of Crisco. Hence
the name
Crisco. And Crisco lived in a hutch that Daddy Gary built outside, and that bunny did not have a good life. He just
was in the hutch. Languished, and people would throw him food every once in a while.
And at some point he had a stroke.
Ooh.
And I know that because I took him out of the hutch, because I would take him out to let him run around on the grass or whatever, and half of his body wouldn't move, so he was kind of running in a circle. And Daddy Gary said, why don't you go in the house?
And then you heard the gunshot?
I don't think it was a gunshot. I think it was a neck,
Snap it.
That, I don't know what he did, but that was the last I saw.
When Blackberry, our house bunny, died, he'd obviously been on the couch, and he had jumped down off the couch and died. But it was amazing how, in the short time that it must have been since he died, and when I discovered him when I came downstairs to go get work early in the morning, he was already flat.
Flat?
Yeah. I mean, it was like...
He deflated?
Just kind of, yeah. It was just like... And I mean, there wasn't any effluviant or anything like that. He's just kind of flat.
Effluviant's a good word.
Yeah, it is. It means the goo that leaks out of bodies.
I know the through line of these two stories are bunnies, but
Yeah.
I'm still caught up in the tying you up.
I know.
I'm pretty sure it was like an April Fool's.
So?
It was horrible.
That's the terrible thing to do.
It was.
I mean, I'm not kidding.
Horrible.
If somebody had reported, like a nosy neighbor had seen this going on and reported it, you would have been taken away from the family.
I have a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to find it.
Where's Gladys Kravitz when you need her?
Exactly. And whose idea? I need to ask.
Find
Whose
out.
idea was it?
Yeah. And my guess is your mother will go, "What are you talking about? That never happened. That never happened."
I have photographic evidence. I'll look tonight when I go home.
This must have been a movie that you saw, honey.
No.
Now, if you find the photo, she'll then accuse you of tying yourself up and putting the Crisco in your hair.
Yeah, I'm still...
Your boyfriend did this to you. Wasn't us.
That'd be funny.
No.
No.
And you know, Crisco in the hair.
Mm-hmm.
I once put mayonnaise in my hair because I was told that it would be a really good, nice conditioner.
Yeah.
So I put
Make it soft
mayonnaise
and-
through my hair. Oh my God, what a nightmare!
Yeah, you'll
Bad idea.
never get it out.
Bad idea.
Yep.
How long did it take to get the Crisco out of your hair?
I don't remember. Not good.
And you obviously didn't marry that boyfriend.
No.
He gave you a bunny, and then you broke up with him. Is that what happened?
Not immediately after the bunny. Shortly thereafter, but
That's fine. I don't want to have kids with you. Your family's weird.
Tying you up and putting you on my doorstep?
I mean, you should never give a pet
No.
as a gift.
No.
Never. That should be something that is discussed.
Exactly.
I mean, never as a surprise. Maybe if
Well,
you
yeah,
all
talk-
agree.
Well, and if you've like, I've always wanted this puppy, and maybe can we get a
Okay,
puppy? And
yes.
I would love a puppy. That's different. But just surprising somebody with a pet, not a good idea.
Ugh.
Because then you're like, great, now I have this bunny.
We had the bunny, and whenever our friends, the Maudlins, would come over, Jeff Maudlin, his deathly allergic to rabbits, and so he'd have to lock the bunnies up away so Jeff wouldn't get sick.
All right, let's do the promo and crawl towards the exits. Have you ever wondered what your voice would sound like on the radio?
Do you have a hot take that you want to get out to as many Utahns as possible?
Maybe someone you want to praise.
A bake sale you want to promote.
Well, then you're in luck. Tomorrow's Radio from Hell show features, hello? Yeah? What?
Load up those hot takes and call 877-602-9696 Tuesday morning at about 7:45 here on X96.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
I want some dark money.
Nick is next.
Kicking off